by Ron here.
I stay high flying through smoke clouds. I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. So much emotion, come get a quote now. I stay high flying through smoke clouds. I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. So much emotion, come get a quote now.
Yeah, I be smoking Vannas, drinking Dom P, thinking beyond deeper than Gandhi. While I'm on the yacht, counting G's, smoking trees. I'm about to be a billionaire, dipped in frizz gear, flicking $100 bills in the air. Bogard and Triangle, they getting money too. It's what we do. Provide for our families like the Kennedys and the Carters do. Like Sean and B, rhyme with D. Greatest of the all time, like Mike Tyson, Jordan, Jackson in their prime. Y'all haters still can't take our shine. Like every day of my life, I stay high, floating through them smoke clouds.
I stay high flying through smoke clouds. I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. So much emotion, come get a quote now. I stay high flying through smoke clouds. I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. So much emotion, come get a quote now. Slow and low like the chorus, smoke a forest like a wildfire. Sip on liquors in between, feeling like the golden child. Going up on some golden suds, rolling up on some potent bud. It's a daily situation where we come from. If you really know what's up, then you would get some. But no knots do not beat the same drum. I prefer cognac, but I will take rum. I prefer IPA, but I will go bud. Anything goes in the San Jose slums. This shit is better than hot. Man, this shit is well done. 808 kick drums make the girlies get done. This is the new drink, it's smoke anthem.
They call Bogey Scott free when they want smoke. I ain't talking about beef, I'm talking about that dope. Shipping out peas, flying elbows. No wrestling, but we off the top rope. Work fresh off the boat, packs on the plane. Then we back on the road, going state to state. Money, pussy, good weed, all I need in life. Call it blasphemous, I get stoned like Jesus Christ. As the Lord he'll vouch that we bout scratch. Who hear the noise, me and my boys pushing loud packs. Getting hot till my day ends. Cheaper apes, the day Carpe Diem.
Every day of my life, I get high. Every day of my life, I get high.
It's beautiful. Scott, Prime. First off, I'm always in pocket. I'm more cocky than arrogant when I rock it. I'm like a funky experiment they concocted. But now I'm kamikaze in the cockpit. Pause, fuck the game when my cock stiff. Fuck your side and your main for pillow talking. What part of the game is this? Is no code. I can't believe that it came to this. No holds barred, Bogard Scott free. I brought the block. No carbon copy, the one and only we rock. I heard the view is sick, but it's lonely at the top. Push work, steady working against the hands on the clock. I keep my head tilt, case anybody watching, I ain't trying to get pilt. Case anybody talking, anybody gut spilt. Best believe I'm plotting, best believe blood spilt. Get body, get killed. I'm always on some fuck how you felt. Cause when you push soft, can't be soft like felt. Shining dipped in water like Phelps. Meanwhile they still crying over spilt milk. Such a shame though. One of the many reasons why me and you ain't the same, no. Go getter, I'm leaving with what I came for. No lactose, milk and shit, represent her. Louis.
Yeah, you know, what up though? You got Herb Gotti. Herb the block, Herb whatever you wanna call me. What's up, Bogard? Here we go. To be the shit on the MIC, it takes more than the dope beat. But goddamn, my man, you fucking did it again. Prime one fam, banging from here.
I've heard that several times in my life. That's why I have several children. Hey-o! Look at that. I'm on. Hey. Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. I'm not that great. Especially when you look at my draft. Luigi did it last night. I'm actually have to pick up the pieces where Luigi did last night. Dude, I feel like I'm on the shroom residue. I thought I heard Hus laughing. Let's bring him in. The fantasy football hustler.
You did hear me laugh.
I'm the best at the intros. Hey, man. Speaking of intros, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the intro to our content is drawing you in when you see the fly thumbnails. This is the only peacock I've ever seen fly. They say peacocks can't fly. That's poppycock. Bring in my man Neon Peacock.
Oh, what's up, guys? Good to be here on a Saturday morning. And I've seen a peacock fly, actually. It was crazy. I was driving to school one morning, and there used to be some neighbors that actually had some. And it jumped.
To go off?
It did a jump fly over our car on the way to school, I swear. It was crazy.
You sure he wasn't falling with style?
Maybe. I mean, I consider that flying. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Wait, hold on. You might have been. Wait, what? You were in Texas when you saw this?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know in Texas they have the world-renowned peacock tossing competition, but you might have been driving through that motherfucker half throwing a peacock, bro.
Chances are high. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, when you listen to this next man's isms, your chances are definitely high for winning your fantasy football leagues. Man, higher than Hus, for real. Man, you know, Hus is a high motherfucker, you know what I mean? Bring in my man Hart to start, JD.
Top of the top. Hey, you can't get higher than Hus. Hus told Kev last night in the chat, man, I'm taking a rip at every pick. 25 rounds last night, bruh. On everything. My camera fell. But yeah, though, man. Hell of a draft last night, man. That shit was off the chain, man. Damn, I keep fucking my camera up.
Let me shout out the chat before we get into stuff. We got a lot of peeps who were in here early and waiting for us. We got Crispy in the house. What up, David?
My bad, bro.
What up, David?
Antonio up in the house. What up, bro?
What up, Antonio? Hey, Antonio, he's back in America. He's a made man now. Did you hear?
Yeah.
Okay, tripod.
They opened up the book for him.
And Crispy that we're starting late because Bogey's in the Matrix. He said more like a shroom cloud. That's probably more accurate.
Listen, all you saw was, you know what I mean? This fucking cloud.
And Mike in the house. What up, homie? He said, I'm going to have to collab with Bogey. I like those beats. He said, damn, that last song goes hard.
Hey, thank you, man. Shout out to my man Prime One. See, what's dope is like, you know, when you're in the sampling game, finding these samples, and that's a Japanese funk band.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like, you know, my man he went digging on that one. You know what I mean? And
yeah, dude.
You know,
somebody sent me some Japanese metal the other day, like a playlist. It was banging, dude. All the songs were like intense.
They're westernized like a motherfucker. Like, I mean, obviously, but here's what I love about it. I'm a serious lyricist, but I try to find funny shit. I try to say funny shit that goes over people's heads. So I start off that verse. I said, I'm always in pocket. I'm more cocky than arrogant when I rock it. I'm like a funky experiment they concocted. But now I'm kamikaze in the cockpit. Pause.
Yeah, I was waiting for a rocket in the pocket or something.
I'm doing a play on all these cock words. Right?
Yeah.
And then finish it up with the pause on my mama. Real talk.
You feel me?
Zeb in the house. Yeah. Shout out to Zeb on Facebook. Smoke the trees up. Let's get it.
Yeah, I smoked a whole joint during that fucking intro. I have to light another one.
Albert in the house. What up? And yep, Mike said need that sample. There you go. See,
it's that. See, I'm telling you that sample. When I
I came to the studio, he was flipping that shit. I was like, oh, whoa. It's that vocal. I'm like a sucker for finding like, you know what I mean, these vocals and like, you know, just these constant harmonic melodies, and just, you know what I mean? It's one of them things.
Yeah. And Timmy in the house. What up, Raiders for life? It's going down.
Timmy ain't never gonna make a trade with me, bro. Timmy be like, let's talk about it. Like,
Jimmo's in the house. He said Sky Moore cold. He was pissed about that.
It's not a bad pick. I just don't know when he took and what round was that.
No, he's all on Sky Moore. Is what it is.
I give you Jamison Williams for Sky Moore. That was probably the worst pick of the draft. I'm madder than a mother. I'm still sick about that pick.
Oh, you got autoed?
Nah, bro. So I'm gonna say the story when we go to my team, bro.
Taco in the house. He said, "Yeah, peacocks do fly on planes."
That's true. That's true.
Shout out to Kev. He said, "Dope intro."
What's up, Kev?
Yeah.
Hey, if you born with wings, man, you flyer than a motherfucker no matter what.
Yeah,
bro.
Hey, you ain't lying. I mean, first of all, the Peacock, it's like they knew they was about to go out. They're like, listen, man, we gotta be fly. Like this motherfucker, like there's no reason for this motherfucker to be that fly out there. You know what I mean? He can't fly, but he's just stunting, bro. He's all these colorful feathers and whatnot. He's flexing, bro.
I'll send you like there's a famous GIF that's floating around there. It's like it's a majestic peacock. It's flapping its wings. It's flying, bro. It's weird. It's weird to see because you're like, damn, that's a big ass bird. They don't do it often, and they do it more from like tree to tree for like 30 meters or something. I don't know what the fuck.
You ain't never Google hear about no peacock burgers, right? Like you got ostrich burgers. Hey, I mean,
you can't catch those bitches.
Respect the peacock gets, bro. They're like, we can't eat those things.
At my local zoo here, they just let them roam like all over the fucking place. Like they don't have them in cages or anything. They just have them tagged around the ankle or whatever, and that's it. They're all over. It's crazy.
Like, hey, Peacock shows up. He's like, he wants to make sure his people is free. He's like, you lock it down, my peacocks.
And Chewy, what up? Showing love on Twitch. Appreciate you.
What up,
if you guys don't follow me on Twitch, go do that shit right now. I'm about to throw the link in the chat because yeah, Twitch is one of the only ones that gives us money. So go subscribe, go follow over there. Appreciate you guys.
Twitch give me money.
Shout out to everybody again in the chat. And you know what I'm saying? My bad, I'm late. Lagged the whole thing. But today we're recapping the 3rd annual International Smokie Bogie Invitational. You know what I mean? It's a cast of savages. Did I mention it's the 3rd year? Yeah, and it's the first year we're doing IDP. And you know what I'm saying? We're shaking things all the way up. I always hate my draft in this league because I didn't mean, but for sure I'm gonna make several trades. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna recap this thing. I think I'm first overall. We could even
you had the number 1 spot.
I think that at least just by the way that everyone was putting people on the trading block, like the second that the draft was over, I think there was a lot of pick remorse, whether anybody says it or not. I know there's a little bit in there from some peeps.
And I may have 1 or 2.
That's why I didn't put no players on the block. I happen to think that I killed it.
You have the best team out of all of the teams.
I liked a lot of your picks when you took some guys. I was like, I was just thinking. It was funny because every time I was going through stuff, to be honest, and as soon as I put somebody in my queue, they would get selected, and I was like, what the hell happened? Did I draft him? But the Q curse.
Yeah.
Well, I had to do it because I was driving last night, as some of y'all may not know or may know. But I was driving in from a game, so I was on the road for at least the full 45 minutes to an hour of that draft for the first part of it. So
I want to say I was so mad.
That's not an excuse.
I was getting sniped by sniper ass Spencer like all fucking draft, and like what was crazy is I end up looking like I have a team where I traded for everybody. Like this looks like a team I would have after I do a bunch of trades. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And before we get into this, what up, James? Kidda said, what up? What up? Don't forget to sign up for Hustlers Auction. 12-team Superflex, tight end premium IDP. We got like 5 spots that we need to fill. The draft is next Sunday. So, yeah, get in, hit me up. We got a couple spots left. It's going to be dope. And let's see. And Kev, he said you got 2 Broncos. Bogey, you're in denial.
What?
I think that's
watch when we explain it. This was all by design. All right.
So here goes
It's
Bogey.
all by design.
on that Lance hype, right off the bat goes Herbert and Lance. Then got Javonte. Big Mike Williams. I was a little surprised about that over some of the guys.
I like that pick. I was kind of like I said, that was one of those Q curses right there. As soon as I put him on the Q, Bogart took him. I was like,
I thought you would have tried to get some. I mean, you took.
I wanted Higgins there. First of all, I wanted Prescott. He goes. Then I'm like, I wanted Prescott. My ass, Lance. And then next round though, Higgins. I was like, there's no fucking way Higgins follows me. Of course, he goes right before me.
Yeah.
And then I told myself, if I don't get Higgins here, I'm just gonna pull up Gabe Davis because I was gonna pull up Mike Williams right there. I already knew it. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm just Bogard. Yeah. Luigi was like, what would Bogard do? You know what I mean? Go ahead, continue.
And let's see. So Mike Williams, Gabe Davis, Chris Godwin, Dalton Schultz, Ken Walker, Melvin Gordon, CJ Mosley, your boy Pacheco, Bobby O Carrot Cake, Romeo Dubs, Holcomb, Quincy Williams, Cam Hayward. I was mad about that when you made that pick. Josh Palmer, Quay Walker, Russell Gage, got Jerome Baker.
Okay, the Russell Gage one. This I'm shrooming hard right here. Right?
You have to
first of all, I don't even look for Julio. I just think, you know what? Let's get someone else in case anything happens to Godwin. And why do I take the number 4 guy when we had one of the baddest number 3s ever and Julio was available? I was pissed because it was one of those ones I realized right after. I was like, when you press. Like, and what was crazy when we were down to a minute at that point, I probably did it like 10 seconds into my pick. I'm like, yeah, Russell Gage. And I'm like, I could have just waited. I was trying to race the clock and I wasn't even nowhere near like timing out. That happened. I'm gonna put Russell Gage on the block. Russell Gage should have been the one I put on the block.
Yeah, it was that pick that lowered your grade for me because you always used to hate Russell Gage, and now there's no reason for you to really like him unless Chris Godwin gets hurt since you got both of them on your squad.
Yeah, it was one of those ones right when I picked them. I said, man, that fucked me up right there because I'm Julio. I'll never have Julio, but dude, I would have had Julio. You know what I mean? Because he's never will we get Julio as a number 3 and like a value like fringe flex guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the Josh Palmer, that's another one. I consciously did that one over KJ Osborne, someone I could probably use, but it's the same where it's like if anything happens to any of the receivers with the Chargers. Josh Palmer's a bad motherfucker. We've already seen
I thought more about a lot of third wide receivers on teams in this draft than I have in previous drafts this year. Yeah, that's why. There's a lot of wide receiver 3s in consideration. Like, okay.
Kev said 12th place team at best.
Because I was a fool.
No, thank you, because I need everyone needs to reverse jinx me.
That's fine, Kev. You can just gloat all year, all that you want, because it's probably really hard to repeat winning a championship again. So I'm going to put my money on you not winning this year.
You taking the field this year, huh, Brad?
Yes, sir.
This was not Bogey. This is not your best work. I'm so disappointed. We're only talking about the draft. We're not talking about moves that you're going to be making or even the pickup that you've already made.
Schultz was okay value there, I think.
Schultz is good value, but I mean everything else, like you got Ken Walker, Melvin Gordon as your number 2 RB.
I'm going to be starting both Gordon and Javonte.
That's just one of those things I don't like. I mean, that could boom a couple games, and there could be games where, man, that is just all bad.
You may need to trade someone.
Yeah, and this is until Ken Walker takes this job because They say he's going to be ready for week 1. He's not on the pup. And Rashad Penny is you're just a fool if you believe.
Didn't he have like hernia surgery? I don't know, man. That's kind of seems.
I'm giving this
intense.
one a C-, just because, especially because I expect
it's the best grade I thought I was going to get from us. Clearly a D.
I'm not going to give you a D. You know that someone who gets a D might win this whole thing. I'm not going to put.
Oh, I see.
Hey,
reverse jinx.
Limelights in the chat already talking about he had the worst teams hands down.
Stop trying to reverse jinx
take
yourself
that
in
out.
Limelight.
You got to get Limelight in the chat in here.
Hey, Limelight, he's trying to reverse jinx himself, and that's my move.
And look, Kim on him right now talking about let's trade. the Savages is already in the water.
Yeah. My phone's blowing up with all those messages.
I'm on the show right now. I should be making trades.
Yeah, bro. Man, it's a couple pieces that I love about your shit. Kicking it off with the Herbert over the Stallion, you know what I mean? That kind of, but Herbert got action at being the number 1 quarterback though, and you paired him up with BMW, you know what I mean? Pacheco might come on earlier than we think, you know what I mean? Pacheco did have I think he had 10 rushes yesterday.
I was scared to draft CEH, so I didn't.
Yeah, I'm definitely scared of CEH.
I got on Steamboat for that pick.
Man, for real, bro.
Really fucking early, too. Steamboat was doing his own thing, for sure.
We'll get there.
I think one of the main picks, though, that stunned me about you, though, bro, was the Gabe Davis pick, bro. I think
I'll pull him up right there.
Yeah.
Here's how I figured.
Both of those. Well, it's both of those for me. The Mike Williams, Gabe Davis,
and Gabe.
They might not have made it to the 6-7 turn.
Yeah, I don't mind them. I like those picks.
No, definitely. And see, the way that you was picking, I had to pick the same way because I was
on the end. When you're on the turn,
you know what I mean?
For sure, you got to get your guys on the turn.
Yeah.
You got to think that way. It's like, okay, is this guy going to be back in 24 picks? Probably not.
Facts. And Miguel Stevenson for sure, bro.
Yep, I'm on the Stevenson side too over Harris.
And Stevenson, that's another one that Spencer sniped the fuck out of me, like visibly mad. Where I'm like, I'm on the clock.
And he waited to go. Spencer waited to go RB too.
Yeah, and he killed that Stevenson pick. He killed it.
On my mama.
Hey,
Stevenson is from Vegas. They said it during the game.
Nice.
Oh, word.
Yep.
Hey,
this is why Bogey didn't want to live stream the draft because he didn't want to show that every time he got sniped.
I had to get it together. I'm like, I'm on the clock. Pick a pick. Oh, man, Spencer. I was just texting Spencer. I'm supposed to be making a pick. I'm like, this motherfucker. Stevenson was such a good pick there. I was thinking I was foolish to think I was getting value when I was reaching the whole time anyway. I should have just reached.
Well, he picked him right before you though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Him, Stevenson, Higgins.
You would have took Stevenson over Schultz?
Huh?
You would have took Stevenson over Schultz the round before?
No.
And Javante was your only running back at that point too.
Yeah, I was going mad hero.
Yeah,
you really can't wait on value when you got someone sniping you right in front. Like it doesn't happen.
And like
it was Spencer killing all the low hanging fruit right there, right before it got
cursing me, bro. I would put like if I put someone on the queue, he took him, bro. It's like I was Stevenson was one of the ones I queued him up. I was
Spencer sent me a trade last night, and he tried to go for the gusto, bro. Man,
he's probably drinking.
It wasn't even no trade where I could send a counter. I had to hit the
decline
on that motherfucker. Oh my mama.
It was a bottom line trade.
Antonio, he said, can't wait for the Debo Snatcher Chain League. This shit's going to be wild because every single week, every winner gets to steal a starter from their opponent. You take an offensive player, you got to send an offensive starter back. Same with defense. You steal a defensive player, you got to send a defensive player back. But it's going to be crazy. A lot of these top players will be changing hands every single week.
That's fucking crazy.
Hey, what if you go on a 5-game win streak, 6-game win streak?
You're about to be talking a lot of shit. I know
You
that.
gonna be,
much.
hey, you are really gonna be Debo. They're gonna be like,
now
"Bruh,
the fucking alarm wants
when
to
you
go
leave,
off.
I'll be talking again."
The alarm want to go off now.
What up, Hess?
Shit, dying over here.
What up?
You
Let's
got to
smoke
give
it
a
up.
player in return from your starting lineup, also though.
Let's go down to see the rest. I can't see the rest of Spencer's team because I'm on my phone. Otherwise, I would.
I'll read it out right now. What up, Spencer?
Man, it looks so far so good, man. I really like his team up the top here.
I hate it.
Yeah. This is all players that Bogey wanted getting sniped. All right.
You know what? Read my team off.
So he starts off with Josh Allen, Dak Prescott.
I
Kelsey,
started off really good with my team so far. I like it.
Higgins, Waddle, Jacobs, A-Rob the Mob, Ramondre Stevenson, Carson Wentz, Bobby Wagner, Robert Woods, Algier, Madison, Eric Kendricks, Alec Pierce, Sam Hubbard, KJ Osborne, Xavier McKinney, X gonna give it to you, Pierre Strong, Zaven Collins, Jalen Thompson, Matt Judon, Evan Ingram, David Long, and Khalil Shakir.
Right off the rip, he's strong at wide receiver, bro. He hold a lot of wide receivers. That's for sure.
That's why Waddle's on the block right now.
Especially when you got to start the 3 receivers.
He got the stallion over there.
Excuse me.
But I'm trying. Damn, who do I want over there? You know what? I'm not moving Davis. I reached up because he's the angel of death. I'm the angel Gabriel. I was gonna say I probably move Gabe Davis to him. Take something.
I love Higgins. I got Higgins in my top 12 ranking. I got him at 12. I love the Higgins pick.
Me too.
It's like if anybody wants to send me a top receiver, I'll take it. I got a bunch of mid-grade guys.
Love them up.
I mean, are those the best number 2 wide receivers like in the league? Like the combo of them, like number 2 on their team.
Higgins, Waddle,
and A-Rob.
I mean, A-Rob
for sure.
Yeah, that's word. Now I got. Listen, I got the best one, bro. His name is the Angel Gabriel.
You may have the best one, but Spencer's team is shitting all over your team.
Yeah. I'll admit it. You know what I mean?
What do you think of us with a grade here? Solid B.
It's like a B, maybe even a fringe B plus, because it's super hard to get an A because we don't have any dumbasses drafting with us. Everyone's teams are
no, you got to be next to one of them in this case.
Spencer was. That's why his team got so good there.
I'm always looking for the mouse in the house to be next to him. And I was him.
The mouse in the house.
No, real
Hey, I'm hoping Pierre Strong don't hit because I got a lot of shares of Kevin Harris.
Yeah, and I forgot. He was pissed about the Waddle pick because he got auto drafted on that one.
Yeah, that's when his internet went out or something.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
that's why he was pissed.
And was stoked to get A-Rob the Mob for the price. Yeah, because Bogey took Chris Godwin over A-Rob.
Yeah, that was another
okay.
What was it? Another Q curse. As soon as I put him in the queue, he went.
Here's my new Chris Godwin take. First of all, you guys already know about Chris Godwin, but the interior.
Yeah, if you don't know, he has God.
He has God and win in his name.
100%.
That line is so bad now on paper because they lost their starting center. He's going to be gone for majority of the year. They lost their right guard. You know what I'm saying? That ball, that pressure's coming through, and Tom Brady, one of the quickest releases, but he got a vasectomy.
And that's why Fournette's going to have a motherfucking 75-yard reception season.
Fournette, Chris Godwin, and there's no more Gronk over the middle. And I don't think Kyle Rudolph comes in there. He's like, okay, you're a new Gronk. No, he's going to go to guys he trusts, and the pecking order, I think, is by way of Chris Godwin. Because
Chris Godwin in his name.
All right, what are you guys thinking for Spence before we go to Steezy?
I'm loving Spence team, bro. Everything.
I got it. I'm putting Godwin on Jesus's body, and then it's with that slogan because he has God and win in his name.
Federal one, bro. Gotta be federal, bro. Everything. He's a little soft at running back though. He's Algier and Madison.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the only I guess weaker.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
spot.
to give him a D now.
I'd say a solid B.
All
I reluctantly give him a B minus.
Yeah, nah, I got him definitely at a B, bro. Because with the receivers that he has, he's able to go get some, he got
A
pieces.
B for Bastion Bogard in the draft.
For Bastion Bogard. Let's get it.
Hollywood said
Him and
Jacob
Luigi teamed up on me.
And Hollywood said Jacob scares me. I mean, they're probably gonna run him into the ground, which means
at the round that he got him in. What round did he get him in?
Six.
It's like 6.
End of
That's almost out of dead zone range, so it's not too bad, especially when you're on a cap end of a draft. So
Zamir running too though, bro.
In a
Zamir
14
running
teamer.
kind of hard.
Hey, hold on. You ready for my Zamir White overreaction? He's new Adrian Peterson.
Oh shit.
Adrian Zamirson.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm Johnson.
that's a stretch. Just a Mearson.
Not my best work.
No rim shot for you on that one. All right, let's go into Steezy's team, and he auto picked his first 2 picks.
Steezy fucked up the whole draft, man.
I'm sure he did.
He set it into a downward spiral with the auto draft.
So he starts off with
the course of the whole league.
He starts off with JT. Who knows if he would have picked that or versus a QB if it was his choice. Then he took Stephon Diggs, CD Lamb, Fields, AJ Dillon, Juju, Goddard, Michael Thomas, Kenny Pickett, Shaq Leonard, Jacoby Brissett, Devondre Campbell, Johan Dotson, Trey Burks, Christian Watson. Damn, talk about a trio of rookie wide receivers.
Yeah. Well,
Hunter Henry, KJ Amler, Josh Allen for the Jaguars, Kevin Byard, Gardner Minshew. Like, man, what is going on, Steve?
Yeah, I didn't know what happened there.
You know what's so crazy is Steezy last year. I think midway through like the second round, he was like, "Oh shit, that's right. This is super flex." Like he looked. So last year he had but 1 QB.
Hey, his week 1 projections aren't bad though, because he still has 2 starting QBs.
You can blame me. And I was gonna get to that. Is that like last year I kept getting beat by the teams that only had 1 QB, like there was on a bye week or whatever. And so I go through
because you kept trying to trade with all those motherfuckers, huh?
Yeah, and then so Steezy is one of them, and I played him. He only had but 1. You know what I mean?
And he still beat
whooped me up. And he had Taylor, and he had what I mean. Like it's kind of funny. He's back.
Kind of similar team.
Yeah.
He repeated what he did last year, huh?
I would say he planned this whole thing out.
Fuck it.
He set up his queue or whatever the fuck.
It was crazy though, because he said he had players queued, but they weren't ordered. So it took Taylor.
Yeah, that happened to me on my 1 auto pick, but
I'm like, damn. Because I'm like, as I told him too, he's like, yeah, I got you. I'll have my shit. You know me, I'm thorough. I don't want things have butterfly effects. You know what I'm saying? Like I had everybody pinned to who they were gonna take in my mind, and when that auto draft happened, it just threw my whole draft. I was like, oh, I was projecting like I had Peacock taking Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So that still worked out, but like,
really? Am I already that transparent?
No, when I looked at the order, I'm just good at this. You know what I mean?
It's weird because I've only been doing that kind of like lately, but he's been just there. And then anyway, we'll get there.
The logic is right. That guy's been MVP before. Why shouldn't we? He's a value wherever we get him because we're not getting him first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
well, what's the grade here then?
Hold on real quick. We got someone new in the chat. Said happy 710 in some areas. Search 420 and filtered to live. Yeah. Let's smoke it up.
I know I'm a light up. Hey, that, my friend, is what we call the universe.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And go in the chat. What's everyone smoking on right now?
I gotta fire my little dude.
Why the fuck is this alarm keep going off now?
I gotta break a little.
Motherfuckers is so late.
I got some LA Confidential.
Uh-oh. Fella?
Oh, the LA Comp. Okay, I like it. That's some gassy right there. I'm on the wedding cake because I'm married to the game.
Yeah.
I'm on that. Hey, I'm on that Ellis Greens right now, man. Shout out to Ellis Greens, man. Coming soon, man. It's here right now, man. But you know what I mean? It's coming soon.
You got that exclusive.
I got that exclusive right now.
Have to see about getting some of that eventually down the road.
I'm happy that I'm finna live next to y'all, man. I'm not gonna be living far from y'all. I'm hella happy.
100%, bro.
I'm about to wear the LS Green motherfucking shirt.
And DP, ever heard of it? Well,
Yeah, the Damian Pierce.
There could be a lot of different DPs. What?
Let's get it.
That's that don't play right there.
Be a little more specific, please.
That's that Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah, it's a diamond cutter.
The Time Machine and the Kush Mints. Hess is smoking on the Love Machine. Man, me too. So
Just the love machine.
I got 4 kinds right now. I got the Gelato 33, and then I got 3 from the Cheech and Chong stash: the Love Machine, the Stadenko, and the Drooler.
Nigga, the 33. Look at it. We got nothing but 33 back here, mate.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's that 33 percenters, B.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Put you in your motherfucking sleep if you need it.
Gemmo's on that Cindy 99. I like it. I like it.
Let's get it, bro.
I like it. Hey, that Cinderella. That's Gemmo's, like, that's his signature shit right there.
Yeah, he's always on that shit.
Like
Purple monkey balls.
Yeah.
Mike Gemmo was an action figure, right?
Those fucking moon rocks, or that's perfect name for moon rocks. Purple monkey balls.
Right.
I fuck with moon rocks. I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know if that's moon rocks. I was just bringing it up.
Yeah,
hey, I ain't never had no moon rock.
It's just a tree rolled around in the motherfucking
Various
traits. You know what I mean? And they
remember
those stoner inventions, like just trying to. How can we get more high? Let's get some weed. Let's put some wax on this. Put some keef on it.
Roll it into a ball.
I can't lie.
Charge $100 for that motherfucker.
That motherfucker be on fire like it's a goddamn campfire. It just stays on fire.
Bruh.
You hit that shit, the fire goes up in the pipe. And the
Get the
motherfucker
fuck out of here.
burn your goddamn eyebrows off. Shit.
And Crispy might not even be smoking on it. He says the white runt. I think that's just what he calls people who stand next to him when his big ass 6'5" ass is standing right next to him.
Oh, that would be me then. I'm definitely a brown runt or whatever.
Hey,
there we go. DP could stand for Durban Poison. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
I fucked with the Durban Poison before.
I'm on record. You can go to my very first appearance when hanging with the 420 crew, right? Where I was just a lowercase bogey. You know what I mean? The first time I came on the motherfucker, and he said,
pause.
"What's your favorite?" Yeah, pause. It was the first time the motherfucker was on the show. And he said, "What's your favorite strain?" And I said, hands down, it's Durban Poison, because I love sativa, because it's not popular, so you won't really see too much of it out there. Man, it's not like I don't fucking like. I love hybrids and indicas, but like sativa, I love being off my ass like that. And the Durban Poison is just. And when you smoke, smoke cookies, bro, because Durban Poison is one of the fucking, it's one of the part of the cocktails. You know what I'm saying? You can taste. That's where that taste comes from the cookies, bro.
For sure. Hell yeah.
Durban, shout out to Durban Poison.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Man, that shit don't play.
Yeah,
DP.
And I don't know what it was in San Diego. I mean, there was always indicas around. I mean, I guess maybe it was like the OGs were so much in LA and they weren't making it down, to SD a lot. But man, I mean, it was like the Jack Herrera, the Trainwreck, the P91, the Poway 91. If you guys ever heard of that shit,
P91 sounds like a gun I have.
P90 Ruger.
I got a P90 Ruger.
Man, that P91 was the straight gas. The way that you knew that it was real is if you could pick a little piece off and stick it to like a piece of glass or a window, and if that shit stuck, it was the real one. If it didn't stick, it wasn't real.
Motherfucker's like, get me a window right now.
The drop off needs to be in my car.
Flat screen TV will do. You see that there?
Damn.
All right, so what are we thinking for what are we thinking for Steezy?
Listen, we'll just give him an F. Go to the next
A D plus.
Yeah, I gotta go.
No, I
with
mean
a C, bruh.
maybe a C. I'll give him a C minus.
I'm giving him a C minus also. I mean, the QBs are what brings it down significantly, but maybe
Okay.
But he has two starting QBs. I mean, for at least 11 games, and he has to figure something out by week 11 on what else is going on. Drop Gardner
I'm he's gonna
Minshew.
change his answer. He doesn't want to reverse jinx him,
We're gonna
especially
give him
week
an F
one, right?
F, that's in high school they used to give us an F plus if you had no attendance. You feel me? Like if you're just cutting. So like, hey, he had cut out that first. Fucking,
Oh, get you.
now that is fucked that I gotta play against Jonathan Taylor. F.
Yeah, he might roll you week 1.
I have a week 18.
They're playing the Texans week 1. Jonathan Taylor, I gave the Texans yesterday on the show 2 losses to the Colts. So 2 losses to the Colts, 2 losses to the Titans
Listen, bro,
on the season. And that's favorable there.
I'm about to say something that no one believes right now. The Texans are gonna stop the run week 1.
Shit.
I was like, you never know.
No one believes. I preferenced it.
Yeah. I was skeptical too when you said it. So yeah, that's.
Hey, my Niners couldn't get running on them.
Yeah, but they didn't have the whole O line there.
Trey Sermon now.
No, well, who did he start the game?
I almost drafted Trey Sermon with my last pick. I said, man, fuck him. Take that.
Wow.
I was mad that the motherfucker they had a game on live out here, bruh.
They did it? That's a trip. I got home like a little late, but I saw it from I rewound the shit on Prime. They had it on Amazon Prime.
Is that right? Yeah, they were showing the fucking damn, what was they showing yesterday?
Oh, I didn't see nothing yesterday.
Damn, I forgot what game.
Preseason games.
Yeah, there was a gang of games.
Got to get on NFL Bite. B-I-T.
Yeah, NFL. Yeah, BITE. I do that shit all the time.
And you can watch the games.
Hell yeah, the stream. You just close the little ad pop up.
Remember when a motherfucker would maul you? You would get mollywopped if you were biting somebody back in the 90s. How come it came out? It's okay to bite these days. I don't like that shit.
What?
I like what JD doing. I'm gonna copy him. You know what I mean? Like, you listen to music, they all sound the same.
I guess.
Everybody,
yeah.
Like, what happened? I don't know.
Yeah, I also think it's because people are too scared to call people out as well.
I don't know, man. I think everything's already been done before. Nobody can be fucking creative, so they don't even give a shit anymore. They're like,
hey, the one
pay me some royalties.
And tatted his face. He was like, bro, I'm gonna change the game. And it's like 10 minutes later, bro, hella motherfuckers.
Bro.
10 minutes later.
It's like the motherfucking. It's like Trolls. Y'all remember Trolls back in the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, color hairs and shit.
Oh yeah,
everybody's little something.
Yeah,
yeah.
Everybody's little something. That's gonna be my new rap name, Little Something.
Hey,
and that shit kind of hard though.
It is.
hey.
I like it. Hess said, don't forget about the high amount of THCV found in that Durban. Won't give you the munchies either. I like it.
That reminded me of the boys THCV. The V compound.
That motherfucker brought that weed down.
That motherfucker's on that V.
Hey, I never. And you know what's crazy about buying weed these days? Why is the alarm keep? I've already arrived, man. Late. Listen. Every time the alarm goes off, is it weird? Because I'm like, fuck, I hope my girl's not pregnant. I'm like, shit, I have no more kids.
I would say, Matt, look, if you want to talk about getting
everywhere,
you want to talk about getting sniped and then having to play somebody in week 1. Here's Blake's team, because that's how I feel. I got to play this guy week 1, and he sniped me. I think
dances to the beat of his own drum.
Yeah, he had a lot of stuff on his auto pick and his queue, but he was ready. I think.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he was at a bar or something, but he's like, I got everything.
He had his queue lined up correctly.
That's too, where he would just, you know what I mean? Like when he got late into the draft, I was like, oh,
that's what I'm saying. And then I wouldn't even know because I was driving, and I was like, oh shit. So anyway, but I think I got all of them except for one pick off.
Jason,
so we're good.
What up, bro? All right, let's read our blitz with Blake's team. He starts off with Mahomes, Chubb, Kamara, Mac Jones, Terry McLaurin, Marquis Brown. Hold on, where is it?
George Pickens. Oh, my bad.
George Pickens, the Friar Muth, Knox, Myles Garrett, Patrick Queen, Naheem Hines, Chase Claypool, Jesse Bates, Mecole Hardman, Justin Simmons, Kayvon Thibodeau, Harold Landry, Chuba Hubbard, Miles Jack, Miles.
Yeah, you take all the Mileses, bro.
Yeah, Miles Sweat, Marquis Brown, Trey McBride, Robbie Anderson,
Miles Humphreys.
and just he is on brand. Hold on, I'll even put it
With his Claypool, his Steelers, right?
No, with Nate Peterman.
Oh, Peterman. Oh, yeah, man. That's his boy.
Oh, yeah.
That's his boy.
It's a run-on joke.
Yeah,
He loves them. He's got to get him. Got to get him with his last.
Yeah,
pick.
but here's the thing, though. It's not. It's a run-on joke for us because he really thinks Nathan Peterman's the baddest motherfucker on the planet. He really thinks that.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 interceptions in, or what was it? 3 interceptions in one half of football. I mean, that's greatness.
It's got to be a record. Yeah,
Bruh.
3 pick sixes. I think James Winston might got him there. I ain't gonna lie.
So what do you guys think? I mean, we'll throw it to Peacock first. You said he sniped you.
Yeah. I was looking at Kamara, because I like to go running back early and stuff. What's that? The fourth round? Third round. Yeah.
Really
Right? Was that before?
It was right before you.
Yeah. And what was another one? I think when he went tight end there, I was going to look to double up with maybe one of those guys and get like a higher quality backup. And it didn't happen because he took one of those there. I forgot who it was. I think Knox, at least. I thought about. And then it was funny because I think on a lot of these too, I was deciding between a couple of these players on the way back. So if I didn't take one guy, he took him right after, and I was like, damn, I wonder if I should have taken him. So he made me kind of second guess my pick a couple times, but nothing too crazy. But still, I have to play in week 1.
Sober, weren't you?
What's that?
You're sober, weren't you?
Yes, yeah, sober driving, So it was a weird draft. Like, I don't know. It was just kind of weird for me.
I told my lady, I was like, this is not, I was already shrooming hella hard and I didn't have no bruise left. And I'm like, this is not going to be right if I'm not. I was like, you have to take me to the store. I'm in no chaperone right now. I didn't. I have a draft tonight, so I know that I wasn't going to drink last night, and I had my kids with me because we went to my nephew's football game and shit. So it's a good call.
Yeah. I'm hydrating right now, but I already ran out of water.
The right one, for sure.
Yeah, trying to be responsible. All disappointed and shit.
I know, man.
I gotta be responsible.
I'll be looking at my kids. I'm like, they're everywhere.
I gotta be an adult.
So many of them. Oh shit, that's funny.
But yeah, I like his running backs. They're strong. I wouldn't have gone Mac Jones, so I was kind of happy when he went Mac Jones there, and I was like, okay, I think I can go quarterback next round here and get Mills. So stuff like that happened. McLaurin, wasn't even on my radar. I forgot about him, but Marquis Brown definitely was.
Yeah, that was good. I like the Marquise Brown pick.
Yeah, but he stayed on like I said, on brand. When you said on brand, I thought you were talking about all his Steelers picks. So yeah, he went like back to back here. He went Muth and Pickens and Muth.
And Claypool. He got
Claypool later. Yeah, so he has like all the passing game from the Steelers at the moment, basically.
Which could be the worst passing game.
Yeah, he's just.
It could be.
He just not his running. He don't got a lot of depth at running back. Chubb, Kamara, and Hines is his top 3 running backs.
I mean, really? I mean, I want to see.
I guess maybe it looks better on like when the matchup. I don't know.
Well, now that we brought that up, I want us to bring it up if we do think that someone has depth at running back, because in this 14-team league, like I don't feel there's anyone who really has that much depth at RB. It's like most people got there too, and not a lot of people like went high. Like,
all of a sudden, Bogard's team doesn't look so bad.
Well, I had to make that was part of my emphasis is them running backs, though, bro. Everything. I had a couple of them fall to me that that I'm happy with.
You might be one of the only ones.
Real talk, but I suffer that.
I feel decent with my guys.
Always, I don't get a lot of big name receivers.
Yep, got to pick and choose.
Real talk.
But yeah, I mean, Blake. I mean, I I like his team, but yeah, there's way too many Steelers who are
Yeah.
gonna have to start.
I just realized that, so I'm like,
I thought you were gonna say, Blake, I like you, but I don't like your team.
I like
Hey,
pieces of
Blake,
it.
I'll say it. Blake, I love you, bro. I like you.
maybe a little Steeler heavy.
Yeah,
You know-
that makes this one a C-. Definitely better than a D.
On
Especially with
offense.
the Ds that he's got, but
I'm gonna give him D plus.
Yeah, I can give him a C, bro.
I would give it a C- or C. C, give him a C.
You know what? D.
hey Peacock, you want to read out your squad? You got-
Yeah, let's see if I can remember here. First round, I went Lamar Jackson sitting there. What's this, the 5th pick? That's because I was all thrown off, man. I thought I had the 11th pick for some weird ass reason. But so the game's finishing, and I'm down there like at the stadium, like, you know, trying to take pictures with my nephew and like open the fucking draft and get in the draft room.
Friday Night Lights in Texas.
Yeah, so I got in the draft at 10:02, and it was like literally like I think Steezy was on auto, and I was like, oh man, thank God. I had time a little bit, but I'm walking out to the stadium making my pick. So anyways, Lamar Jackson, and then here Joe Mixon. There was like a couple guys that like I could have gone other ways here, but I don't have any Joe Mixon anywhere, so I wanted some exposure, and I was like, I'll take Joe Mixon.
Hold on. If Joe Mixon dies, it'll be because you had him this year.
You know what? I'm going to draft him tonight. Don't worry, I'll draft him tonight or next week or something in one of my live drafts.
Thank you.
So I think second round Joe Mixon was okay here for me, bypassing the QBs. Some of the QBs that had already kind of gone in the range, I thought maybe I can get back right like in the third round. But then I realized, hey, Mark Andrews is here in the third round. So I did that instead. So instead of going two, stronger QBs, I went ahead and just picked up Mark Andrews. Then I went Zeke. He was there in the 4th. Picked up my guy Davis Mills on the way back instead of Tannehill and some other guys that were there. And then everybody was like Homer pick, but I, like in a super flex league in the 5th round with 14 teams, I thought that's a good value pick for me with Davis Mills. And I knew
third QB if he was there in that round.
Yeah.
Pick. So that you did that.
Yeah, I needed to solidify my second
the whole
QB.
time I was like, which third QB can I get to pedal the Steezy?
Yeah, and I like to leave the draft with 3 QBs most of the time, but I don't think it happened for me in this draft, unfortunately. Yeah, with 14, I thought I could maybe kick the can a little further down the road, but it didn't go that way. So, anyways, I grabbed Mills. Yeah, I grabbed Mills here, and then I knew that I was going to later on stack him with a Texan like Brandon Cooks, who's going to be disrespected in this kind of draft.
To stack him with.
Yeah, so I didn't even grab him in the next.
The alarms keep going off, ready? Am I late for something? I feel like Luigi might have scheduled me to do like something else today.
Yeah, at this point, there weren't a lot of number 1 wide receivers left, but I knew I could get Cooks on the way back. So I went Devonta Smith, then Brandon Cooks, and then Adam Thielen in a supposedly more hyper Vikings passing game as a number 2. And he's supposedly the still same old Thielen who scores a lot of touchdowns in the red zone. So I like that. Kareem Hunt was sitting there in the 9th round. So I went ahead and picked him up there. And you can go ahead and scroll for me, Huss, because I can't see the rest of the team.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Kareem get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
So like I said, I was still kind of weak, I think, at wide receiver. We got to start 3. So Alan Lazard potentially being the number 1 wide receiver there in Green Bay in an Aaron Rodgers type passing offense. Then Aaron Donald may not get suspended. So I took a chance there, and I was like, he's still here. Everybody had already taken some top tier guys, so went there. Then Luke Wilson, if I'm not mistaken, just kind of solidifying. Oh, Logan, sorry, solidifying some defensive spots there. Just trying to, it's an IDP league, and I was just trying to fill out the roster a little bit, and take some guys, who can give me some points every week. And then after that, Kadarius Toney, a wild card on and off the field, but I kind of like the second year explosive wide receivers. Michael Gallup may not start on the PUP, but he is on the PUP right now, so I moved him to IR.
Michael Gallup's going to be like 2 or 3 in reception on that team if he starts week 1.
Yeah, so this is what I did. I mean, I put him on the PUP right now, and I picked up what's his face, Turpin or whatever, the returner, and if he's in there playing slot or something, he might be able to give me a few weeks, and then I could maybe trade him or do something or cut somebody else on my team. Daniel Hunter, that was my auto pick, but defensive line backup. So that may, or a starter at least too. So in the IDP flex situations, that was cool. Kyle Duggar, D'Amico or Davis, Boston Scott, DeMario. Damn it, man, I missed it twice. Damn. Hey, man, like I said, IDP, it's kind of deep. We had to pick at least 6 guys and then some extra bench. So we're rolling here. I picked dudes who were kind of left behind or like getting healthy, or who have some potential to put up some good points. So they were just kind of being left behind at this point in the draft by other guys. So I was like, I'll pick up some of these dudes, or maybe they were up there in age, but yeah. So Boston Scott, Tyler Higbee, Cam Curl, Matt Milano, Christian Kirksey.
Matt Milano, forget about it.
Yeah, like I said right here with some of those picks, like Milano, who was injured, but now last year, but they've always had pretty good seasons in the past. And then Van down by the river, Jefferson, wide receiver Trey over there in a nice offense, who could also be coming back from his little knee thing, hopefully just in time for the season. And then the number 2 wide receiver in a low passing game, the Kenny Westbrook or whatever the hell his name is. And then with my last pick, a flyer for week 1.
Westbrook IKEA.
There you go. I got to put them together.
And then the IKEA creator.
Yeah, my last pick, who I can probably drop after week 1, or it just depends on what happens over there in that backfield. Travis Homer, who might get some early down work, that's the rumor. So not bad for drafting and driving, I think, but didn't know what I was doing on the IDP sections.
Yeah, no, your first 10 picks is nice, bro. Yeah, 11. Your first 11, even with Logan Wilson, even Tony. Wilson, I'm not mad, bro.
I
hate Tony.
I looked at the flex. Yeah, I mean, those are guys that I think like, hey, man, if they don't come out week 1, I can look somewhere else in the waiver wire. Yeah, exactly.
Also, too, though, here's the thing, though, is a lot of people believe in Tony. So it's like,
I do. I'm one of them. I ain't gonna lie.
Or when he flashes big, it really comes to the line like, all right, is this gonna continue, or should I move him now, or should I keep him? Because that's what happens with players like that. At least for me, you know what I mean? I'm usually moving those type of players to someone else that believes in it more than me. I'm like, hell yeah. Let's do it.
I would have liked to have gotten like a better number 1 wide receiver, but I think that it's balanced, I guess, at least in that sense. But yeah, not bad.
Fuck when you took Logan Wilson.
But when you take your first receiver at the 16, you know what I mean? We were probably not getting those receivers that's putting up 100 reception yard seasons like that.
And
but
guy,
Cooks and Devontae had almost 1,000-yard season. Cooks is 1,000-yard receiver, and then you got Thielen, like how you said when you broke it down. He's a double-digit machine, touchdown machine. You know what I mean?
If he can stay healthy, play in his age, I think. But yeah, there's a gamble there too. But yeah, I took what I could there, and I knew I needed to fill 3 receivers here, so I just went 3 receivers, and I took what was best available there. Otherwise, I probably would have. I don't know. That was almost what's that dead zone. I didn't know what running backs are around.
Hey, check this out. Tuggernaut would be a sick ass name for your fantasy team. But you got a shitload of running backs, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I got Mixon, Zeke, and Hunt as my.
Yeah, that's a nice trio right there, bro. Especially to have the receivers in the double quarterback, right? And you got 2 stacks too, though, bro. That's another thing about your team. You got a double up.
Yeah, with the Mills and Cooks and the Jackson Andrews.
Yep.
And that Jackson Andrews, surprisingly, in this section of drafts, it kind of falls. I mean, not all the time. Like you could go Andrews 2nd round in different types of leagues, right? But in this particular one, I was able to get him in the 3rd.
I'm gonna give you a B, bro, because I was trying to figure out different ways. What you have, Kadarius Toney.
I'm gonna give myself a B minus. I'm giving myself a B minus. I think
that is a B minus, bro, on everything. Hey, I'm gonna just be a little hard just based on the running backs, you know what I mean? Because I ain't too much on Zeke this year, but Zeke will get the touches.
I think in the 4th was. And
then with
I always say look, it's a 14 teamer, so in the 4th it was fine.
And then with Brissett,
I wanted. I wanted Damian Pierce later on, right, or Chase Edmonds, but it didn't happen. I took Hunt over those guys.
Hey, but you got to think though, bro. With Brissett quarterbacking for the first 11 games, Hunt gonna be used a lot too, though, bro.
Yeah,
Hunt gonna get a lot of work.
I'd hope so. Like getting checked down because we know that Chubb doesn't. Yeah, because when I got was like I think I got sniped with Chubb, or I think I chose to go another way, and I was thinking Chubb. But either way, I was like, when that happened, I was like, all right, I'm gonna look to peak for Hunt later. But I kind of forgot about him because I needed to focus on receivers. But he was still there. I got lucky.
And he fell to you. Yeah,
I think I got lucky,
bro, because you did go 3 straight receivers and then came back with him.
And he wasn't in my queue after those picks. And then, during the little time I had, I went back and I was like, oh shit, look, this guy's here.
Damn, you know what, bro? It was only 3 running backs drafted in that round. It was Melvin Gordon started the round, then you with Hunt, and then Devin Singletary. So yeah, no, definitely.
I feel good with that.
I said C- for being a homer.
Dude, then I would have gone like Tannehill and Woods stack, and I don't know about that. Like Tannehill and Burks. Or like there was no other like good stack that I knew was going to be like, look, who's a solidified wide receiver? Like Mills will get 1,000 yards, 2 cooks. You know what I mean? And that's fine. And if Mills doesn't live up to that, then
a lot of games neither. So they're gonna have to try and get a lot. They're gonna get a lot of garbage points.
Yeah, or if Pierce is really good, man, they can get set up and then they could throw little bubble screens and slants and hitches at the goal line too. So,
facts.
More opportunities if the run game is good.
So who is the FF drill?
That's my man Sydney, man. Shout out to Drill.
That's my dog.
Yeah, man.
He's in the Dynasty League too, right?
He's one of the Bears, Brews, and the Bros. Other known as Drill Doe.
He know a lot about the West Coast culture too, boy. Drill be on it.
Yeah,
mama, for real.
And salute to our man Drill. You know what I mean? He was a Marine. And like, you know what I mean? So he, when he was out there, bro, he, out there overseas, whatnot, he was out there with some motherfuckers from the Bay, you know what I mean? So he got, and then when he came back, he went to the Bay with them. Why is this fucking alarm? I think I'm late for a meeting.
This is the late episode. I should have done like what is it? Alice in Wonderland, like the rabbit with the clock.
Right.
Let's do today.
Hey, but you know what though? That segues me into this fly new shirt I got. Neon.threadless. You feel
Drip
me? Peacock.threadless, you know what I'm saying? Because I am Luigi, and that was definitely me last night, shrimming in the motherfucker. Hey, but Peacock, let him know. Tell him about plug that joint real quick.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's on my tag down there. It's neonpeacock.threadless.com. You can go get a bunch of graphic design stuff there for posters, skateboard decks. Like if you're into that kind of stuff. Framed artwork, tapestries, and then of course t-shirts. And there's one coming up. There's going to be what's the next holiday that's coming up? It's like Labor Day or some shit. Yeah. All right, so I'll have a Labor Day sale, $14 t-shirts. Let's say $14 t-shirts for a limited time. So guys, go check it out. If you check that out, you can hit the follow button, and you'll probably get an email when that shit happens. So you can just do that, and then you can check out Neon Peacock Art all together on Instagram, and that's where you can see all of my designs when they break and my stories and stuff like that.
I want to come out with a whole entire series of me fighting like mythical like monsters. Like,
oh, dude, that's cool because my draft, our theme this year is it's mythical creatures or / gods and deities and shit. So yeah, I'm the Sandman this year, Morpheus.
So it'll be like
the god of dreams.
I'm wrestling. I'm whooping the Sasquatch ass. It says if you see me,
Sasquatch,
don't help me. Help the
bear.
Goliath. Like, who else is a bad motherfucker?
That's cool, dude. Yeah, if I can have you fighting a Cyclops.
I gotta say this. Yes.
A chimera, a fucking Cherubus, if it's a 3-headed dog or some shit.
I have to get these ideas out before I forget them. There's one more. Shirt, right? It's the chapel, the Michelangelo.
Okay.
All the
yeah.
Right? I want to be in that motherfucker. Right? Like this, and it pause.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
For sure.
All right.
For sure. Dial it
Oh,
up.
hey, we got a trade. We getting close to a trade alert. It's saying the SBI.
What?
Shake things
This
up.
guy, is that why he sent me look, I'm on the phone, Kev, so I can't like look at anything right now because it's tough. So if I missed the trade opportunity, I'm sorry.
Trade alert.
Uh-oh. They working. The phones is ringing.
Man, not to let last year's champ just start fleecing you guys in day one of the league.
Yeah, let him keep going. We haven't even reviewed his team yet.
I have the team.
He's already trying to change it up. I just traded for this guy. No, that wasn't my pick.
Let's get. I mean, since we got so many damn teams, let's get to back to this real quick. With
Team
the
6.
Real, he started off with Burrow, Cook, Debo, Monty Burns, Tannehill, Kittle, Amari Cooper, London, TJ Watt, Rashad Penny, James Cook, Derwin James, Tyler Boyd, Wan'Dale Robinson, Patrick Surtain, Trey Hendrickson, Noah Fant, Hassan Reddick, Malik Willis, Kenny Galladay, Greg Rousseau, Jordan Poyer, Bogey's favorite, Mark Ingram, Zay Jones, and Devin Lloyd.
Oh, that Zay Jones pick's pretty good.
Bro, they got a balanced team.
For Mark Ingram.
I think he slammed me with like Zay Jones.
Yeah, I wanted Willis in that round.
Dalvin.
I know the Malik Willis was a good little stash real quick because like
Real
just
talk.
on the off chance that like Tannehill gets like hurt week 1 even, you know what I mean? Like, or even just I would have Wilson just immediately start trying to trade him to the Tannehill owner.
Yeah, that's why I went Mills over Tannehill because I saw Malik Willis down.
Yeah, he got Tannehill.
Yeah, he has Tannehill. That's why like I chose Mills over Tannehill because I was scared of Malik Willis a little bit. And I've been on record saying that, even though like some people don't think he's a great quarterback.
Man, I love how he hit the running backs in them late rounds. He went and got Penny and Cook.
He has good running back, stable.
And he went and got Mark Ingram on everything. I like how he hit that.
Like he'll have guys that he'll be able to figure out what's up.
It's funny because Guccini is going to raise him up for Mark Ingram. Bogey's grading him
Put
down.
him down.
For Mark Ingram.
The moment he drafted Mark Ingram,
had 2 TDs the other day too,
Look,
bro.
Mark Ingram and Mike Davis, man, they fucked up my dynasty squad last year.
draft Mark Ingram, you curse your team.
Yeah, dude. I was like, okay, second to last. Me. I think it's me and Limelight. I don't know who's last, but I didn't finish last. I got second last. I won a game at the end. I think I beat Bogard at the end or something.
Upon himself.
Fucking hey.
I like parts of this. I mean, the wide receivers make me a little nervous, with Cooper and London. I mean, going to be and Tannehill. I'm off the Tannehill train. I think I got him like 28th in my QB rankings or something stupid like that. But
I am a little scared if the running game doesn't come back to what it is, and then his receivers aren't like, I don't know, if Robert Woods isn't like tearing it up or something, then I don't know.
That was one of my things.
Disrespect.
That was one of my things about this league too, bro. Either you go quarterback early and knock out your 2, or you was really gonna suffer. You know what I mean? And with no AJ, no Treylon. We don't know what Treylon gonna be right now. In and out of practice and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Other than that, though,
like what's going on with Treylon right now? Why he kept dropping? Like he got the asthma really bad or something?
Shit,
like,
I don't.
Man,
know.
we talk about it on Fantasy News today all the time that
are.
he keeps fucking missing time and he keeps missing reps out there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Bogey, you're on the show. Pay attention to the show.
I mean, when I'm on the show, bro, I'm in the show. Like I'm in the moment. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker.
But Treylon could be one of the motherfucking candidates that come on late, though. He getting disrespected a lot. And last night he was falling like he couldn't get up. 100%, bro. On my mouth. He might be one of them boys that just everything.
I got to get up.
All right, so I was trying to think who Kev was talking about, and he keeps talking about a top 10 wide receiver. So he's definitely talking about either Evans or Hopkins.
I don't want Hopkins, bro.
I passed on Evans consciously and took Gabriel Davis.
I think a lot of people did. He dropped hella far to the 5-7. So here's Kev's team, the reigning champ. The reigning champ.
Oh, what did we grade Drill? Did we give him a grade?
Oh, did we give him a grade?
Nah, we didn't. No, we didn't.
I was like, did we miss that?
I got him at a C plus, bro, close to a B minus for sure.
I'm gonna give him a C plus for real because like
That sounds fair.
I feel like he was an honorary Niner for the night. You know what I mean?
He took Debo, so that could really help. I mean, that could.
Hold on, he didn't stop there.
He sniped.
Told me now he's getting a C, not a C plus.
And then
He sniped Cook. He sniped Cook for me for sure too. So the Cook Debo thing was like, okay,
pick, bro, on everything.
Oh, the
He got a nice balance. He got a nice balanced offense for sure. And then he got some hitters on defense too, though. He got T.J. Derwin.
Yeah, I just don't like his other receivers.
Snatching shit. Trey Henderson, he had a great year with Cincinnati last year. Hassan got paid to come to Philly, so if he getting off the edge with that defensive line they got, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking with Drill.
He nasty.
Yep. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's get to Kev.
The champ is here.
I'm not even going to give him an automatic F because I'm not reverse jinxing him into any kind of victory.
You're about to give him an A.
Yeah, the ones who we think will never win,
He'll take it though. He'll be like, "Yep, he gave me an A." Like, don't. Kev likes this game. He's like, "Yep, he gave me an A."
All right, Justin Jefferson, DeAndre Swift, Rodgers, Pitts, Evans, Mayfield, Mitchell, Hopkins, Watson.
Hold on. When did he take Mayfield?
In the 6th.
Okay, I guess it's not.
I mean, Kev makes a whole bunch of moves like crazy. I mean, when you got a roster like this to start, like I don't blame him because I was confused by a lot of the picks. There was
The tactics.
a lot of homerish picks in there, and I know he's still on the Mayfield hype, from last year. I would hate Mayfield to be the number 2 on my squad.
Mayfield do got weapons though. We can make a case for him.
Well, of course we can make a case for him, but he's also had weapons before, and we made a case for him before, and he failed. So I'm just not going to attach my horse to a buggy that's fucking failed over and over.
Oh, but Joe, you're also scoring though. You hate Baker.
Yeah, I don't like Baker, so I like personally. So
I like Baker. I like him enough that
because I practiced what I preached last year, and I actually had Baker.
I did too. Y'all know I was on record with Baker too, bro.
I'm off it. Fuck him.
Like that one time Bogart was like, start Baker Mayfield. Anyways, we'll not go back to that. It was like a 1-point game or some shit.
And then we got Elijah Mitchell, Hopkins, Watson, Nick Bosa, B-Rob the Mob, or at least maybe he will be. Rashad White.
I love that. I love him too.
No, he B-Robbed him off for Shirley.
And what is this? Yeah,
Trey Diggs.
Trey Diggs.
Oh man.
Jay Diggs. Where Jay Diggs at?
Yeah.
Why he walking around with me and Vallejo?
He was really in the crest.
Where
Hey, he was in the he was in the crystal. I don't know, bro. Let me stop, bro. And I love Mess. Mess is my guy.
He was a mess, huh?
He was a mess.
Playing with my nose.
Right.
We got Walker from the Jags, Davis Price, Isaiah McKenzie, Shaq Thompson, Paris Campbell, Jalen Phillips, Isaiah Likely, Sam Howell, Woods. Man, you got a lot of rookies on this team. He almost went as much dynasty as you did, Bogey. And then Crowder, and then Keontae.
Yeah.
I gotta say this. Listen, Kev, I don't think you're gonna repeat.
Well, it's not going to be because of this draft. I mean, it's definitely because of whatever trades he's going to be making.
You know, when he made the Watson pick, I was really plotting on a chess move of taking Brissett right there, bro. But like how Peacock was talking about, pushing the third quarterback down the road, especially with him having Baker as his second. You know what I mean? I would have loved to have Brissett as a chess piece to try and put into a trade, because Brissett, he can come through knocking shit down for sure.
Yeah, points, man. Points.
Yeah,
hey,
and it was Evans, and I even
sound hella great today, Guccini. The mic sounds like phenomenal.
Oh, the equipment's fire.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's good.
Don't do him like that, big man.
And Kev did say Evans, and he said, thanks, Bogey, for getting Gabe. Because you getting Mike Williams and fucking Gabe Davis over Mike Evans lets Kev
you know what?
Steal in the 5th.
You know what? He can have Mike Evans
I told
It's
you.
only
I
trade bait.
made the
That's all.
decision.
That's
I
all it
told
is for him is
you
trade
because
bait.
Mike Evans is 1,000 yards and double-digit touchdowns. Why wouldn't I love that?
Hey, and I love the Rodgers pick though, because Rodgers gonna carry his quarterback for sure. You know, his first one. You know what I mean? So them other dudes, you know what I mean? You know, even though they might not be some big boom games from Baker, but you know, Rodgers gonna be slept on this year too, bro. 100%. He gonna be forced to spread that bitch around.
I know that I lost in leagues for having guys like Baker as my number 2, like QB in big time games, and Baker Mayfield's not winning no chips.
He won with Rodgers and Tannehill last year, bro. This guy, I've seen him work it.
Yeah,
I'm only grading off of the draft. I'm not grading.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It is. I don't like that. It's kind of like a homecoming to bring Rodgers back. Like they had to decide, like, are you going to come back from our team? Like, all right, like you know what I mean? They came to an agreement. He has Rodgers back. And it's crazy. Like,
and he nailed it with B-Rob too, though. So for him to have his second pick as a running back, then his third pick his second running back as his 7th pick, and then his third running back as his 11th round. No, I mean, excuse me, in the 7th round.
Is that you guys just letting him get trade bait left and right?
Yeah, that motherfucker, he was doing his thing, and then look, Hopkins coming back in week 7. He get to practice coming. I think he get back on with the team in week 4.
Me and Ken about to have the blockbuster trade.
He got JJ, Mike Evans, Hop, and he's a receiver and tight end dude too, though. That's why he went with them tight ends late, because likely might be featured, because you know the Ravens, they a 12 personnel like type team. Sometimes they 3 tight ends, you know what I mean? And like the way that
only the Browns run more 3 tight end sets than the Ravens. And I mean, shit, you go back to our man Delaney Walker, bro.
Fact. Delaney was a beast out there.
Right? Number 2 to Vernon Davis. You know, motherfuckers was eating. I'm really hating on this team because he has a solid core. The trade baits all over the place. Like, this is like a Kev team for real. Like, I'd say I'll give it a C+, maybe B- even.
Yeah, I'm grading on the draft. I'm not grading on his future trades. This is a C. It's a C right here.
Yeah, it's a C team. C.
Plus, I like his team.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely got a C+ for him. Shout out to Shaq Thompson. He from Sacramento too. He went to Grant High School on everything. You know,
we'll see what's up.
Like first IDP too, though. On everything. You know what I mean?
It shows, Kev. It shows.
This is first joint.
That's good. Keep fucking with him on that.
Hey, you know, like, he's like, when the king of IDP speaks, everyone should listen.
But as of right now, Kev is out of 14. I mean, you know, I know projections don't mean anything, you know, but yeah, Kev's the 3rd lowest projected team. Out the gate, so that's just the draft.
Who is second and 3rd lowest?
Gemmo is 2nd, and Limelight is lowest.
Read the whole shit. Fuck it, give him some content.
I know.
We'll go from lowest to highest. How about that? We'll save the best for last. So we got Limelight, 249, and then we got okay, I missed someone. Okay, Kev's not 3rd lowest; he's 4th lowest. Gemmo at 253, Steamboat Joe at 257, and then we got Kev at 259. And let me see, we got FF Drill at 262. We got Blake at 263. And then, all right, and then we got a few in the 70s. So let me see if I can get this right here. We got a handful in the 70s. So Fornicator 272. We got a couple teams with 274. I'm not even going to read the decimals on this. We'll just count them all the same. Sweetness 274, Guru 274, and Guccini 274. Right. Let's see. We're getting close to the top here. It's almost every team. Let me see. Who didn't I read? We got Peacock 273 right at the top. Well, I mean, not the very, very top, but that's top 3. is what it looks like. And
As
then
high as a peacock can fly.
Peacock can fly. And that's funny. All the shit that everyone, including me, was talking about Steezy, second highest projection.
And of course, how Bogard is it? I'm playing him.
277. Yeah, so he's a 54 to 46% favorite right now.
Let me go change my lineup right now. I bet you I can get it to 277.
Sleeper did a pretty good job of putting in. I don't even think I had to change one person to get the best projected in there. But yeah, projections don't mean anything. But when you leave the draft with the best projection, I mean, we got to make sure to
feel good. But yeah, you feel pretty good about going into week one.
The Hustler 279 projected top team out the draft.
I swear I had something important to do or something, dude.
Or you just keep hitting sleep on your alarm
instead of off. It's like, it's like 8. I set 80 alarms last night.
All right. Hey. Let's get down the road. So now we got the Fornicator squad, and he's got Hurts. AJ went with the stack.
Nice.
Barkley, Jameis Winston, Breece Hall, Waller the Baller, Rashad Bateman, Parsons, and Roquan Smith. That's a nice stack right there. Rondell Moore, James Robinson, Jarvis Landry, Kenny Gainwell, Jeremy Chin.
Gainwell made me mad, bro.
Me too.
Chin.
So I got Boston Scott way later.
DJ Chark, Joker from the Browns, Tremaine Edmonds, Jimmy G, Chase Young.
Jimmy G.
Yeah, Jimmy G made me hot too.
Brisker, Nakobe Dean.
I'm gonna pause that. Jimmy's a bronze god.
Jeff Wilson, Snoop Connor, Valouche Jones, and Mike Davis.
I like the Vagina Jones real late.
Is he hurt right now? Oh no, he's not. He's just on the Bears.
His name is Vaj Jones.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what their potential number 2, maybe number 3 wide receiver.
Yeah, something like that.
He's gonna be the Allen Lazard.
I don't know. I hear that Fields. I mean, that Chicago passing game is an ass.
Yeah, it's
that's for sure,
worst
bro.
line in the game.
Commit might be the biggest guy over there that really eat in the passing game, bro.
Kind of. We'll see, man. I'm scared. Yeah, kind of eat.
You sick? Hey, look, somebody's got to be the hot read when a lot of pressure's coming through.
Commit's gonna just be having appetizers and shit.
Leave his Bears alone. You already know what's gonna happen. You
get on the Bears some more now.
Yeah, he's listening. Let's really pour it on.
He already threatened us. He said,
you'll be sorry.
He's a hitman for the mob. On my side, I have plenty of jobs for Gemmo.
I mean,
he's a very busy man.
This team's pretty well rounded. I mean, I'll give it like a C+. C+. Not real top heavy though.
There's those picks right after when he started with Winston onto his first defensive pick, where I was kind of like, but I don't know who else is available in that range. So those are guys I really don't draft in. Any of those.
It was Mac Jones and Justin Fields after Jameis.
Okay, so I'm okay with that Jameis pick. I'm okay with that Jameis pick.
Yeah, I am too, bro.
Value right there. Infamous got a gang of weapons, bro.
This is when I started queuing shit up. My third quarterback, and then they were just getting taken.
The curse is real.
So what do you think? Where you at on this one, Bogey?
I'm gonna give him a C.
Right in the middle.
Yeah,
Waller's hurt right now.
I'm at another C+ too, just based on he got James Robinson as his third running back coming off.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you, J-Rob the mob, bro. You know what? I'm gonna go.
Those are decent late.
I'm gonna move it up.
But I love the the Parsons Roquan combination. That's a combination I went two rounds later. Is a double up on my on the middle linebackers.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
I gotta give this man a B- actually, because damn, I forgot. Like, there's so many times he made me mad. I almost like based my grades on like how many times the motherfucker made me mad.
What Kev talking about? Said we didn't talk about his whole team. We talked about your whole team.
Who, Kev?
Yeah.
Let's go back to his team.
Well, who should we shit on from his team at this point?
D- now because we have to go back.
Yeah, I didn't shit on your. I didn't shit on your.
I gave him a C+.
Yeah, I don't like that Trayvon Diggs pick either.
Yeah, that was an extra reach. If he would have got Jamal Adams there, and then I don't know. So I mean,
and you know what's crazy? He's like an honorary Seahawks fan. I don't know why he didn't go. He didn't go.
Look, I like the McKenzie pick there. I don't like the Pierce or Price pick. Sorry, Shaq Thompson, I guess, is value laid. Don't like Paris Campbell at all.
Yeah,
Isaiah Likely was okay. We talked about it.
But you know what though? Do you know what that is, right? That's a 14 team. That's a 14 team super flex pick right there.
Yep.
Who, Sam Howell?
I mean, he's dead, isn't he? Oh no, that's the other guy, Corral.
No, but yeah, I mean,
Sam
Howell will be dropped by what, week 2 from this team, if not week.
I don't think he starts week 1 and he has him on his team. I don't think so.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, yeah, Sam Howell is not.
As
much as everyone hates Carson Wentz, he's just going to be bad and be there.
But also, isn't it Heineke?
It's just gonna be bad.
Probably.
Yeah, Heineke is there. Yeah, Heineke is there.
Yeah, we had a lot of fucking 30.
But Sam played great in the first preseason game, but the second preseason, I don't know if they played already this week. Second preseason, he didn't look good. First one, he did. So he up and down right now.
So here, okay, said he really wanted to know about the IDP. So I'll break.
We just ripped his team.
So Nick Bosa. I mean, I assume that was the homer pick. It's not that Nick Bosa can't be the man, but I mean, he's got to have that 16 plus
at least.
Return pay.
I'm gonna say something. I want to say something that Hustler said that really registered with me. Is like when you're looking at DEs, it's like starting a tight end because you're looking for the sack, like a tight end looking for the touchdown, and like. But with Nick Bosa, here's why I'm not mad at that pick is because Nick Bosa, he'll still rack up like 40 solo tackles. You know what I mean? So that's tight. You know what I'm saying? Because his brother ain't doing that shit. You know what I mean? Because I just want a motherfucker that's tackling.
Hey, but you need to repeat that shit that you just said. That analogy, Big Bro.
Say it again, Bogey.
That was that's an ism right there, bro.
You gotta treat them like tight ends.
I'm reiterating. Hustler's ism when you know what I'm saying when I first started like diving deeper into the IDP because Steamboat always had me in his IDP league, but that was the one I played, so I was doing it wrong every time, right? You know what I mean? But when you have several leagues, then you can start figuring out what you're doing wrong or right. And so like once I got with Hus, every league we're in has IDPs. You know what I mean? So I started picking up a lot of different ideologies, and one of the things that resonated with me, he always says like when you're looking at a DE, it's like starting a tight end because you're looking for the sack. You know what I mean? Like a tight end's looking for the touchdown.
That's hard as fuck.
But here's the thing, though, too, is like with Nick Bosa, he's been a 15 sack average motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's pretty damn good. But
no, because he's been hurt a couple times. 15.
Yeah, but so his average is awesome because like the 2 full seasons that he did play hold it up. You know what I mean? But my point is that like I'm never banking on those guys. I'll smooth curve those guys. I'm looking for a linebacker that has a dual designation half the time.
What's a lineman? What's a D lineman that you would take?
I told you I brought up Bogey's Cam Hayward pick. I hated that because that's like in the IDP league.
He's number 2. He's basically number 2 to Darnold.
Well, if you take away TJ Watt and Micah Parsons last year, he was the number 1 defensive lineman. Those both are linebackers.
And see, you got to also look at the scheme that the motherfucking Steelers play. They're a 3-4 base scheme. So that outside tackle, defense, he's basically like a D tackle. I mean? He's eating up blocks for TJ and them, but also when they scheme it for TJ and them, he gonna be the one that get freed up one-on-one to either stop the run or go get the motherfucking quarterback. 100%. So like the boy up in Washington, Allen, I was looking on his shit. He's another motherfucker that's getting up in there and getting some of them tackles in a few stacks too, though, bro.
Quentin
Williams. Quentin Williams is another motherfucker.
Yeah.
So let me let me go over his other IDP. So the trade Diggs, that one was bad. Even because he's not going to repeat with the INTs.
With the INTs, and we know he gives up plays. Like he doesn't bat balls down; he goes for the pick.
Yeah, and that's what hurts him. He's like a strikeout or strikeout or home run guy, and I feel like he's going to get exposed this year. But it was also a little too high.
I like his Brisker pick, though. His Brisker pick made me mad. That was a good pick.
Brisker is good. I mean, who knows how much he's going to be year 1? That's more like a dynasty pick. Adams is good.
No, he's going to go in. They're saying he's going to walk on. He's day 1.
Yeah, but I mean, the safeties over there, like, I mean, it's not like anyone in Chicago's ever produced like being a top 12 DB is what I'm saying.
Now that I think about it too, is like what safety has ate like that with Eberflus?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And, you know, in when he was in Indy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We gotta. So that's just all I think about Brisker. Is he's someone who maybe
You're right. That's the dynasty shit. You're right.
Could be real dope, but year one, I don't know. I'm not. I mean, he's super. I mean, got super late either way, but he'll probably be someone that he dropped. And then Walker for the Jags. I mean, you just never know about these rookies. Could be a little hit or miss, but we only play one D lineman here, so. I mean, all the extra linemen, I mean, those are guys he might end up dropping because there might be better middle linebackers
or something.
And Shaq Thompson's a good pick. Jalen Phillips, I mean, he was solid last year. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to be solid again.
That's another one of those guys with a dual designation, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Linebacker, D-line.
Linebacker DL.
Yeah. I'd rather have those guys if I don't have the Aaron Donald, Cameron Hayward.
Yeah, but if you have Nick,
I got Aaron Donald.
If you have Nick Bosa, that's like having Kelsey or Mark Andrews. You know, you're just never gonna move them out of that spot. You know, so
you have to play him.
Phillips is, you know, the guys with the dual designation. You're trying to get those guys into the spot where they're more valuable. So Jalen Phillips is more valuable as a D lineman than a linebacker. But so you want to have more linebackers in the flex. Like that's really what it is. And it's not just linebacker necessarily, it's middle linebackers because those outside linebackers, Jalen Phillips, TJ Watt, I mean, guys like that, they go for the big plays, so they're not eaten up. They're not like Roquan Smith, like Bobby Wagner, you know, they're not like those guys, CJ Mosley, where they're just in the middle of the field tackling the running back like 10 times a game, you know, at minimum. That's
I mean, but then you also have guys like Devondre Campbell, where he's standing up. You know what I mean? But
they got him listed as the middle over there.
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, there's gonna be so much football to watch.
That motherfucker, he was the top 30 player this year on the top 100.
Hey, shout out to Devondre Campbell.
In this scoring system, the IDP 1, 2, 3 that Sleeper adopted, I believe Campbell was top
third linebacker. I think
he's like top 6. I think I believe he was number 6.
I think he was 6.
I was looking at his ass.
Who got him? Was that Steezy that grabbed him up?
We already mentioned it. Who?
I think Steezy grabbed him up. If it was Steezy, because Steezy got him in like all the dynasties we're in and shit.
I was like, did I take Michael Gallup? I did.
And he probably
my first exposure to.
Yeah, it was.
No, Michael Gallup
in the 12th round.
Who got him?
Steezy.
Yeah, I knew that. He always gets it. Hey, that's a good pick. And I mean, this like the CJ Mosleys, the Devondre Campbells, these guys are in their prime right now. That's the age right now, 29. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I fucked up on that, letting Devondre Campbell slip because I would normally pick him over Kaiser White, and I picked Kaiser White over him because Kaiser's been fucking balling in the preseason.
Yeah, he's over there with the Eagles, right?
Yeah, he's already got a pick. The pick was fucking nasty too.
He was nasty.
Hey, that Eagle defense is gonna be nasty, bro.
For sure.
Hey, I picked him up in that hard to start dynasty.
Yeah,
they're about to go in on Detroit week 1.
Yeah,
they're going in on Detroit.
I got a lot of Hurts, AJ, and like, you know, randomly. I got a lot of Eagles everywhere. Actually, I have a feeling about them this year for some reason.
All right, let's get on to
the bird thing. Is that what it is?
I don't know. Maybe. Right now, it's what is it? It's like migration season. I don't know.
Hey, they got the most animals in joint is birds, huh? In the NFL.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! There's like Cardinals, Ravens, Eagles, Falcons. What am I missing? There's got to be some more, right? They should. They could. That'd be badass.
Washington
expansion team
would have been way better than the Commanders.
Fuck yeah!
That would have been federal, bro.
I got some mean logo designs too that I could have thrown at them.
And then what about in the MLB with the Guardians, man? It took me a long time to think of who the fuck is the Guardian?
Right? Yeah, me too. It's Cleveland, right?
Yeah, Cleveland.
That throws me off, dude, because I feel like that's Washington. Like Washington Guardians makes more sense.
He got the joint with the gold tooth. He's hella, he's cheesing. He got the gold front.
Right. You know what I was just watching the other day? Fucking Major League.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love that movie.
Paramount Channel.
The fucking pine tree haircut in the back.
I
Fucking
never
right.
realized that. I just thought it was fly because I got the all red and the dude he's red too, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's not nice.
All right, let's get on to
I mean,
sweetness.
we're from the '90s. That shit was fly, right?
Yeah, everything glows back then. Speaking of 90s, man, I got my skateboard and my rollerblades right here.
Yeah.
100%.
I got my arcade behind me. I got my skateboard, my rollerblades right here. I'm definitely all about that.
Bro.
Like full '90s. Like everyone needs to bow down when you. You got grinder plates on it?
What? No, I don't. Oh wait, hold on. No, they're just it's just a little more intense. But no, there's no grinder plates on these.
Okay.
But they are for street, like you can ride around on them.
With them motherfucking blades.
Oh, yeah.
Peacock, you better make that video of you skating backwards and doing it to that fucking the shit we were talking about.
I'm telling you, bro.
The wire.
Hey, that's the only thing I can't do. I can't skate backwards, bro. Oh, my mama, that shit may be making me mad when we go to the skating ring.
There's a skate center around here back in the day, and they'd turn off the lights for the glow stick deals, and you'd go with your friends, you'd have a party there or whatever back in the day. So yeah, I do that a lot. I would do that a lot as a kid.
Man, so it used to be a traveling skate party that used to go all through the country. It was like a crew of skaters, man,
the Roller Boys. Remember that movie? Like that.
Like on everything, bro. Man, we went up there one night. It was out in motherfucking Sunrise. Man, that motherfucking skating ring was jooking, bro. Stayed open till like 4 in the morning too, bro. That motherfucker was
damn.
I mean,
That's
motherfuckers
cool.
was on Molly. You know what I mean?
Bruh. Hey, it's motherfuckers at the tables playing dominoes and cards, and then the whole floor is completely packed. Man,
That's
that motherfucker
badass.
was lit.
Hell yeah.
That's
All right, let's
Take-
get into,
take me
let's get
back.
into Sweetness's team. All right, so we're at number 9, so more than halfway through. We got Russ Wilson, Austin Eckler, Aaron Jones, Michael Pittman, Jared Goff, Darnell Mooney, Brandon Ayuk, Christian Kirk, Devin White, Isaiah Simmons, Michael Carter, Albert O, Isaiah Spiller, Khalil Herbert, Kyle Hamilton, Julio Jones, Zach Cunningham, Jonathan Abram, Tyrod Taylor, Cam
Tyrod
Warren,
Taylor.
Hayden Hurst, Rashawn Evans, Al Shire, Quinnen Williams, and then Robert Quinn.
Hey, Sweetness had a good drive, dog.
Yeah, B-.
Everything. Fucking
A solid B.
Hey, fuck Sweet.
I give it the B- because of the Tyrod Taylor pick.
Hey, Sweetness, you ain't boo, bro. He know what I'm talking about too. He real heavy on the West Coast shit
Hey,
too.
you already know. Hey,
I like that. I like that off the bat, man.
Blood's team.
Eckler, Jones,
Here's my thing.
Pittman.
It made me mad a lot, bro.
Sweetness hit him hard on that one, boy. I ain't mad at you, doggy.
With the IU.
Goffo was he's one of those curses, bro. It's like he's up there with Mark Ingram and them, bro.
Yeah, I like that Eckler, Jones, Pittman, and then he got the value Wilson. So yeah.
He sniped me a few times. I'm on the B- with that.
Ayuk,
I'm gonna give him
Devin White and Isaiah Simmons, Michael Carter. They've been saying good things about Michael Carter too.
Yeah, those guys have promise.
And Michael
also.
Carter, that's going to be a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Telling you, I just don't like the Tyrod Taylor. So B-.
Everything. Hey, but that's because if Danny Dimes don't do shit.
Yeah.
Danny Dumbass. I don't know, man. Is he
Danny
still free agent? Let me pick him up.
He's not.
I'm just joking. I know he's probably taken. You're late.
Hey.
All right,
It
here
was
we go.
hard to get that third quarterback, like we said, bro.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was almost
I know.
impossible because everyone getting their 2 QBs. I mean, shit, that's 28. Right there.
Right.
Like everyone's QB3 is pretty whack.
Yeah, you're trying to fill out your roster, and it's like, well, the QB3 is like whatever. It's just
You're living and dying with those first 2.
yeah.
So here goes my squad. So out of the 10 spot, started off with Brady, Najee, got Fournette, T-Law, DJ Moore, Cortland Sutton, Elijah Moore, Chris Olave, Devin Singletary, Trubisky, Foy Olakun, Kaiser White, Jalen Tolbert, Antoine Winfield, Brian Burns, Nick Bolton, Denzel Perryman, Levante David, Jamal Williams, Marvin Jones, AJ Green, Gerald Everett, Austin Hooper, Curtis Samuel, and Von Bell, who already dropped for Logan Ryan.
You know what made me so mad is that I was Antonio with CJ Mosley. Like I probably could have waited and even if I didn't get him, I would have been okay because I would have targeted like those middle crop guys that I love. You know,
Limelight took it for a QB. He says lower end QB1.
Hey,
Everyone always pick CJ Mosley because you guys know that I like him, but I wouldn't even pick him as early as you guys pick him.
And when Bogard took him, I was like, damn. Because I always hear his name.
He's a beast.
Hey, you went on a wide receiver run too, bro. Four straight of them.
Yeah, I like those. Like when he took Moore and Sutton and Moore again and Olave, all those guys came off my queue, bro. I was like, shit.
Only thing is though, bro, you took Elijah. How you feel about Elijah Moore over Pierce, Patterson, and Edmonds?
Oh, I love it.
Win-win for you.
Oh yeah, because Elijah Moore, I mean, he's so good that he's made players quit leagues because they couldn't get him. Like, that's how good. That's how good.
Shit, I forgot that happened.
Ever since, I mean, him and Wilson, they had a real nice connection. And before he got hurt, like, man, he was on a nasty tear. He was going to be like AJ Brown in AJ Brown's rookie year with the second half until he got hurt. And I just think that's coming right back. And their defense is super shitty. I mean, CJ Mosley is awesome, but a lot of their defense is just kind of whack, even though they do have, real nice coordinator over there.
Added Gardner and Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, and that's one thing about what Salah has not had. He has not had somebody to have the potential to shut down one side. If Sauce can do what he can do, you got Lawson, you got Quinnen. I don't know.
Hold on, and they brought in my man Darius Williams from motherfucking the Rams, bro. Who would be? I used to always say him opposite of Jalen Ramsey. I said this guy could be a one somewhere else. You know what I mean? So
now Salah got pieces over there, bro.
They brought in Jordan Whitehead too as safety this year.
And Quincy Williams is dope. I mean, Bogey, you got him in this league, right?
You know, one thing I love about your team, though, Hush, Foye, Kazir, Denzel, Boltman, and Levante, you know, your whole shit is nothing but motherfuckers that's going to go there and go to the ball.
Yeah.
On the IDP. They going to the ball, that's for sure.
Yeah,
B++.
Winfield's the same, and then Brian Burns. I mean, he's been nasty, like with the sacks and the
Winfield
tackles.
Winfield made me mad.
You know where my one thing is just the running backs, bro. Everything. That's my only thing. It's just the fucking Devin after your top two hitters.
I got Ken Walker for him.
But you know what? There's a lot of people who they don't even have a third running back as good as Singletary.
No, I feel that. And then Singletary
running back isn't as good as Isaiah Pacheco.
And another thing is the way that Zach Moss looked too, though. We don't know what they're gonna do over there. What Cook with the three-headed monster? All three of them gonna get some touches. That's for sure, bro.
Sorry, my phone's dying.
Isaiah Pacheco is not on the block.
and James said, good job fixing the DB spot. Ryan's better. Yeah, Von Bell was an auto. I had someone come over at that time, and just the last pick totally didn't even know I was on the clock. So I was like, at least I get to make a waiver wire move right away.
Oh yeah, and then the Trubisky pick a round later than the Kenny Pickett. So you played a chess move with Steezy right there. I liked it. I was noticing that during the draft too, bro.
And Blake, because I figured like either one of them was going to jump on Trubisky before it got back to me on the next round. So I felt like that's at least a solid enough QB3 to where some people don't even have one.
You know what I'm thinking about?
Would you have took Mariota if Mariota wouldn't have went the pick before you?
I probably would have picked Trubisky over Mariota just because I'm so nervous about the Falcons. But it's literally like my shit could change on those two like any day because like they're interchangeable to me.
Hey, you know what? My shit don't never change. I don't want none of them. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't like the way they walk. I don't like the way they talk.
Well, yeah, because you don't even have a third QB in this league, right?
I never do.
See?
And you got to stack with Marvin Jones down there too, bro.
That's that value, that extra value stack right there.
Yeah, that's a little sneaky joint. I see.
That's the blue light special.
Yeah,
right?
that is that blue. Hey, you deep at a wide receiver though for sure, bro.
And I felt so bad. Like I had to get T-Law right there, and I had to get the RB. So at least like I had to go the back-to-back RBs because I know it's going to be valuable in a league like this, and one could be trade bait if one of someone else turns into something. But I got to tell about the wide receivers, and that's why I went 4 in a row.
It was a no-brainer. I was like, he's taking.
But I had to do the same thing my damn self too, though, because I went back-to-back running back, so I had to go hit the wide receiver whore.
Yeah,
100%.
Because we look at the next team, Steamboat Joe. He went the exact opposite. To where, I mean, he did get a QB in the mix right away, but it was all wide receivers. So Cooper Kupp, Stafford got the stack. Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, CEH, Damian Pierce, Antonio Gibson. And then he got the Ritter and Mariota stack. So at least he got the stack.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is when he picked Ritter, I go, what are you doing? Right. And I just, with a question mark. And then he doesn't respond. Then he takes Mariota, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. You know what I mean?
And seeing that kind of, I mean, because you want it to be Ritter, but who knows if Ritter even plays this year? Because I really feel like Trubisky.
You could have took Mariota and then waited and took Ritter later. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I feel like Trubisky and Mariota, they're not losing their job unless they throw a hella interceptions,
or they die, and both of them have died before.
I mean, obviously
Trubisky was the healthiest motherfucker, bro, and neither has been Mariota.
Yeah, the exact opposite. And then he got Ertz, Gino, Buddha Baker, Marlon Mack. So he got the stack. He got the Mack. He's got a bunch of stacks on his team. So I mean, I appreciate what he did. It did turn him into one of the lower, projected teams, but it is what it is. Rojo, Parker, Mostert, Khalil Mack, Jordan Hicks, Devin Bush, Grenard, Chris Jones, Robert Tunyons, and Darius Smith, and Jermaine Johnson. Yeah.
Here's my thing, man.
This man took a lot of Texans that I probably would have taken.
But I don't like the Devin Bush pick at all. Who was before
That's my guy right there, bro.
I mean,
I'm praying for a bounce back season for him.
Bounce back. How about that? Because it's been 2 years in a row he's been blanking.
Yeah, and they didn't pick up his option this year too, so he playing for a contract.
Yeah, but they also, but last year they brought in Schobert, and then this year they bring in Miles Jack. So they don't value. I mean, Devin Bush has been, they wouldn't do that if Devin Bush was going crazy. You know?
Yeah, they like to
build. His rookie season, he was going crazy until the injury, wasn't it? Was it his rookie season?
Yeah.
What did he have? He tore shit.
Yeah, it was him and Devin White. They were the two Devin who got drafted first round, I believe.
Yeah.
And, White ended up. He only missed. I think he missed 3 games that year. But yeah, Devin Bush got hurt like hella early, and I mean he was balling when he was playing. It just short sample size.
And then you got to think about Shazier. 2018. You got to think about they've been trying to replace Shazier.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, that's when Shazier he almost died for real.
Paralyzed. He was almost paralyzed. He up and walking now.
Yeah, but that shit was. I mean, he was one of the reasons why they changed the kickoff rule. So he got fucked up on that kickoff. I mean, I don't like the RBs. I don't like Clyde. And Gibson. I mean, I guess he got Gibson at a really good value.
I love Pierce.
That shit gonna be really fucking. You know what? This is the unprecedented. Another F.
There bongs a lot in the house.
Unprecedented second F of the draft.
Man, I mean, Bogey, you didn't even want him, man. I mean, who the fuck did you pick in the 7th? I mean, you picked Chris Godwin and Schultz in the 7th.
Yeah, but 6th and 7th. I thought he would fall a little farther. Because
man, if you weren't thinking, you wouldn't have thought that. Come on, man. 7-11. Let's see how many picks is that? Because this is a 14 teamer. 12-teamer, then you get him at the 8-9 turn.
Who you talking about?
About
Pierce.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
already past 100 picks when we get to
He
that
went.
point.
He went in last night too on the game. I'm foolish to think. Yeah,
The
I would have
hype is
loved.
right
I
now.
would have loved taking that running back over the Schultz, to be honest. But the Schultz was cool because I feel like I'm secure at the position now. But I can also that's a massive.
Wait, hold up, big bruh. You took Gabe Davis over fucking AJ Dillon, bro.
Luigi did it.
That was a straight Bogard team that was
Draft regret.
It looks like the team. It looks like the team I traded for. I went straight to the draft with it.
I'll give this one. I'm gonna give this one a C. The running backs just make me nervous as hell. I mean, the wide receiver depth is insane, and the second QB and third QB. Well, I mean, and I'm counting Gino as his third QB and Ritter and Mariota as his 2.
Yeah,
I don't like
but
it.
with them receivers, say like if Deontay pop, you got Cooper, Tyreek, and Keenan. He got action at making.
Who is tight ends?
Well, I only grade on the draft.
Definitely.
He's got some trade bait.
Yeah, no, he got trade bait like a motherfucker if he want to.
Yeah.
I'm about to trade with him.
All right, let's get in on Limelight. So he was the lowest projected team. Starts off with Kyler and Chase and ETN. I mean, pretty nasty right out the gate. DK Metcalf and Zach Wilson. Okay, so that's probably why he's projected lowest right off the bat. Zach Wilson as his drafted as his super flex. Miles Sanders, Corduroy Pimpin, TJ Hawkinson, Garrett Wilson, Tony Pollard, Joey Bosa, Drew Lock, Jacoby Myers, Minka, David Bell, DeForest Buckner, Sauce Gardner, Sammy Watkins, Kenny Moore, Rashawn Gary, Jordan Davis, Cameron Brate, Samaje P. Ryan, Joe Flacco, and then Anderson.
He covered his ass with that Joe Flacco pick. That's for sure.
Flacco,
At least he got that.
No, he fucked up because he should have also got the Great White Hope.
White Mike from motherfucking
Wayne Brothers.
Fuck it, hey.
White Mike. Hey, he's the only motherfucker from the Jets that got some shit in the he used the first 400-yard passer ever for the Jets. He got his joint in the Hall of Fame.
Bruh.
His fucking
that was against the Bengals.
Yeah, that was a crazy ass game.
That's where the legend was born.
The
Great White Hope.
100%.
So there's so many pieces of this that I don't like. There are pieces that I like for sure, and getting a few guys at value. But yeah, this is like a C-.
Yeah, I can agree with that, bro.
Limelight's a fierce competitor. Don't sleep on him. He makes moves too. So
no, he definitely. I bust a few moves with him in the draft.
Yeah, for sure. See,
my mama, he is not afraid to shake it up.
You know what? I give him a D.
I mean, it's him and Kev who are going back and forth on the trade. Right now in the chat. So I mean, that he's already trying to make moves.
Yeah, they gonna shake it up.
But so that's why I said my grades are based on the draft, not on what people could do
100%
in the future. That's why we do these league recaps.
Right. No, facts.
Oh yeah, Gemo's time. Yeah.
But, I just be seeing the glass half full sometimes in these drafts. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Let's see. We got Gemo coming in at the 113 and starts it off with Derek Carr. Devontae Adams got the Raiders stack. Went with Corky Kirk Cousins, James Conner, Jerry Jeudy.
90 for Cousins.
J.K. Dobbins, Chase Edmonds, Sky Moore. So he's super on the Sky Moore pick.
He's really mad about that shit, too.
No, he picked. What? Was that auto?
I don't know. He was.
No, I
thought he said something in the chat earlier. Like, oh fuck. Oh no, he was bigging him up. That's what.
He's all over him. Says he's cool as ice. That's what he said. And let's see then. Someone who's the exact opposite. Danny Pesos in the 9th round. Damian Harris, Tyler Lockett, Cole Kmet, Max Crosby, Aiden Hutchinson, Von Miller, Jalen Ramsey, Tyrann Mathieu. Tim Patrick, which he already dropped, right? I mean, I don't know what happened there. If that was auto.
I thought that was for like locker room morale. You know what I mean?
I mean, we know that he's nice, a nice locker room guy to have.
Yeah, just put him in the IR. And he just supports the team. Right? Let's go, guys.
Deion Jones, Eno Benjamin, David Njoku, Eddie Jackson. Who's this Ford? Jerome Ford. I've never even heard of that motherfucker.
That's the
He played for Cleveland. Running back.
He's like the fourth running back.
That's how deep this motherfucking league goes. 14 teams.
Let's go.
Jerome Ford. Wow.
Rome.
As Jimbo said, I was at work. Hey. Kyle Van Noy to round it out, who could be fucking amazing on the Chargers. And I'll break down the IDP picks.
How old is Kyle Van Noy? He's like 30, huh?
Yeah, that Carr Adams stack fell perfect to him, bro.
That could be nasty as hell.
Man,
It could be, yes, sir.
He sniped me on Cousins and he sniped me on Deion Jones. Everything.
I wonder if Deion Jones is going to get cut from Atlanta. Because I think, contract.
They owe him like $20 million or something like that.
Exactly. Right. I mean,
oh my God, he's going to be such an addition somewhere, dude.
The Chargers or the Rams? Like, could you imagine that?
Or if he goes to the Chiefs. Well, I guess the Chiefs. They
got Nick Bolton.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I just don't want him to ruin Nick Bolton. That's why he went straight to the Chiefs. I have Nick Bolton everywhere. I went straight to the Chiefs. I'll do it.
I mean, the offense is nice. Let me break down the defense a little bit because I guess I forgot. I mean, a lot of people are kind of, or at least some people are new to defense here.
They're IDP naked.
Yep. So Max Crosby and Aiden Hutchinson, I would have just got one or the other, not both of them back to back. And then Von Miller, I mean, he's all right. Probably got him a little bit too early. Middle linebacker is really where it's at. And Guccini stole Blake Martinez like the next pick after that. So much rather.
I almost took Blake Martinez too.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. And then the Jalen Ramsey.
ACL.
And then the Jalen Ramsey and Tyrann Mathieu, I mean, same thing. I just would have took one or the other and just got an extra linebacker instead of that. And Deion Jones, I mean, that was a great pick in the 19th. I mean, pretty much the lowest value he's ever had since his sophomore season. And then Kyle Van Noy is nice. I mean, Eddie Jackson, I mean, real nice for the late value. I just would have been stacking more linebackers than he stacked.
Yeah. Well, Icon, you know what to do.
Tap in.
Kill everyone.
D plus. No, C minus, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a C, bro.
You had it right, Red. D plus.
Yeah, I'm on the C with this. I mean, it's real well rounded. I mean, man, in a 14-team league, you need a well.
Yeah.
He would have went and got Mike Davis. That's my only thing. I mean, he got Damian Harris, but I wish he would have got Mike Davis to go with JK.
Yeah, because Mike Davis went in like the last round, so he could have got him hella late still.
Hey, you know what's hella funny, bro? Gemmo hates it because I always flame his teams, right? And I really just do it now because when I knew it made him mad, right? I would do it. And then I was just tuning in to shout out to Joe Morley and them. I was just tuning into their shit, just watching because they were live. It popped in my thread. And then I seen Gemma was in the draft, their mock draft. I was like, oh shit. So I text Joe, hey, shoot me the link. Yeah. I jumped on there and gave him a shitty grade.
And
he was mad as fuck.
James said he would have punted on Carr and would have went CMC instead. Because it's crazy how so many QBs got drafted.
I mean, he could have went CMC and then still got Carr. Because I would have pinned Guccini if he was looking at a QB. I would have pinned him to like Lance and Tua or something if he was going to go back to back right there. I didn't think he would look at Carr at all.
I always pin Guccini to the double RBs to start.
And he did that. That is classic. That's a signature maneuver right there.
And I mean, nasty start. I mean, for CMC and Henry. I mean, thanks for not grabbing Najee because he fell to me a couple picks later. And then Tua and Matt Ryan. So still a solid QB duo for waiting. Because fuck, I mean, how many picks went at that point?
I mean,
at that round right
something.
there. So my main goal was to go Tua Tyreek. Tyreek went a couple picks before. Then my next plan was to go Tua Cousins. Cousins ends up going. So I had to go.
And Matt Ryan's a great consolation
and on everything.
You killed that, blood.
On my mama, bro.
Like
And
I like
then-
your team a lot, actually.
And then
Fucking
Cam
A.
Akers. So literally, you have the
Robust
best RB trio for sure, and like no one has anywhere like close.
No,
to
no,
you.
no.
No one
Hold
has
on.
a third. I mean,
Hold on. I have
no,
Javonte, Gordon,
no.
Walker, and
even
Pacheco.
Not
Pacheco.
even fucking close, Bogey. Knock it off. Knock it off.
I was like, I don't even remember who I have.
You had to have three.
I got
in the top
Mixon,
10.
Elliott, and Hunt. No, yeah, he's out of the top.
Let's look at this real quick before we go back to Guccini's. Like, who even has 3 RBs drafted in the top 10? So Bogey has 3, but I mean 2 of those are like 8 and 9. Let's see. Drill has 3, Cook, Monty, and Penny.
Hey man, I got 3. I got Mixon, Elliott, and Hunt though.
Oh yeah, my bad. I skipped it. Yep. So that what was that? I mean that's only 1,
yeah.
2, and then
And 3 maybe out of 14.
And then, so I have Harris, Fournette, and Singletary. Steamboat Joe, CEH, Damian Pierce, Gibson.
But those are shaky.
Limelight has 4 in the top 10. ET,
Oh, yeah.
Sanders, Corduroy, and Tony.
Oh, those guys in the middle right there are Sanders and Patterson.
Extra
I
shaky.
don't know. Yeah, extra shaky.
Gemmo's got 4 in the top 10. James Conner, J.K. Dobbins, Edmonds, and Harris. So it's like
I like-
most people
I like most of those.
outside of me and you and Guccini, Peacock. I mean, no one really, has good running backs plus their third or fourth.
Like the top, strong starting 2, and then somebody strong in the flex as well.
Well, it looks like it's like either one good one or it's like all 3 or 4 kind of shaky.
Yeah,
Like you have Mixon, Elliott, and Hunt. I mean, your top 2. I mean, I think everyone would agree those are at least like RB2s or better. You know, like top 24 guys. I have Harris, Fournette, and
It's a play all year, I think.
same with my top 2, and then Singletary maybe right outside of that. But Guccini, really the only one who has 3 guys who are probably projected in everyone's top 24 at the RB position.
Who took Daryl Henderson?
I did.
Oh shit!
I had to invest in him, bro.
Yeah,
I got Akers on my
So
mama.
here we go. So after Akers, we got Amon Ra, Renfro, James.
I like those too.
All right, so let me tell the story right here.
Let's hear
So
it.
as I'm drafting, I'm on the phone drafting at the house, kicking back. When it come to me, because I got the turn. So I pick Hunter Renfro. Boom. So as before it come to me, Mike Thomas is a few things down, right? So as I hit for Renfro, I just automatically press the next person down instead of looking to see that, I thought I had my finger right there on with Mike Thomas, bro, and then I didn't. I end up drafting motherfucking Jameson Williamson, bro.
It's probably better, anyways.
Fuck no.
Mike Thomas, come on, man! Like
Mike-
his own coach can't even say that he looks good.
Man, I'm fucking with Mike T this year, bro. On everything. I would love to have him right there.
And I like your linebacker stack with Brooks and Warner, Gesicki, Daryl Henderson, Zamir White, MVS, Blake Martinez, Nico, Shaq Barrett, JD McKissick,
Nico,
Bradley Chubb, Harrison Smith, Kendrick Bourne, Brian Jordan, Donta Foreman, and then Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, I had to go Bridgewater to back up to it. You know what I mean? On my mountain, look at it.
First thing that me and Kev agree on, yeah. Mike Thomas.
And then Tyler Huntley, just based on the way that Lamar play, you know what I mean? And he's a quality backup just in case.
don't you wish that evil on me? Don't you wish that evil on
Oh,
me?
you got Lamar? Oh
Yeah.
Don't get
It's
Huntley.
in the mail.
Don't get Huntley, bruh.
The trade is in the mail.
100%.
We'll see what's
Yeah,
up.
so
Maybe.
I definitely, I had to go nail them them wide receivers late for
I'm
sure.
gonna send
though.
Peacock a trade by way of messenger bird.
So I'm
A messenger pigeon or like a falcon or something, or an
No,
owl.
I'm real bougie. Be like a falcon. You know
That's right.
I'll spend good money on it. Not that it's
I'm giving it a C plus based on the wide receivers. I like Amon-Ra, I like Renfro.
Me
but I don't know
too.
if I want them as my starters, but I mean,
They're
killed
solid.
everything else all the way up to it, and a hell of a lot of depth.
I'm gonna give him a B minus. I like this team actually. This is a real savage team. Like he's got to go to work. You know what I mean? And
I
like,
mean,
minus.
14th pick also. Like, I mean, another thing too.
Yeah, it's tough.
14 teamer.
yeah, being the bookends is a motherfucker. I like this team because you know what I'm saying. I feel for him. You know what I mean? Like I committed to reaching early on. Like this is what we're gonna do here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I don't mean to be like an a-hole and bounce out real quick, guys, but I got a jet. It's a draft Saturday. Got a lot of stuff to do before then.
Hey, go kill it.
It's going
Yes, sir.
down.
I'll let you guys know how that one goes. This one's a crazy league. It's like you have to draft backups for everything. It's like roster, restrictions. You have to have two QBs, two tight ends, two defenses. Yeah, super outdated. So we're seeing if we can bring it up to the commissioner that maybe this will be the last year we do this crap.
You gotta
But,
lock in with the best of them, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
We
our
start.
home leagues is still old school too. Kicker and
Yeah,
defense.
and then you can only have 5 of either a wide receiver or running back. Otherwise, 4. You know what I mean? And then double up everything else.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 defenses, 2 kickers. It's kind of like, why do I have to do this? But Anyway, wish me luck, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Check out neonpeacock.threadless.com.
Peace out. Peace
Later,
out.
guys.
All right, big bet.
Peace.
Thank you, my brother.
Send me them trades.
All right. So
I mean,
send him to trade. That's what he said. I mean, I gave the number 14 team a better grade than the number 1 team in the draft. So that's off to you, Guccini.
I love that he's not giving me a good grade. It's like you're like actually helping me, bro. Stop.
A C minus for some people. A C minus is a hell of a good grade. Okay,
Yeah,
it depends on how you think.
Hey, listen. Here's the one thing though, is like I loved my team when I got off. Right when we got off the draft.
Well, yeah, but how deep were
like,
you in the? How deep were you down the?
Hold on, not done yet. And then I went on like the bros. They set up like a Zoom that motherfuckers was talking shit, and like you know what I mean. We're just chopping it up. I love my team. I woke up this morning hella late from you. He was hitting me. Thank you for that. And I needed that. You know what I mean? Normally I hear my text go off, and because Guccini be like early bird normally like on a Saturday, like yo, what up? Top to the top of it. You feel me?
my man.
And then so I'm like, like, oh shit, I have to do a show. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck, that's right. And I'm you know what I mean? I'm getting ready and I'm looking at my team. I'm like, damn, I went in last night, didn't I? Like reliving it, like, oh fuck, I have work to do. You know what I mean? And it's funny because I was telling Kev, I was like, this is my first official redraft of the year, and I usually this is the one I fucking thrash usually. And it's like it sucks because it happened to be this one.
Crispy said, "Was it a water park thing again?"
No, Crispy. All right, it wasn't. Okay, it was classic Luigi. All right.
Hey, send me Danny Gray, bro.
Okay, you got it.
What's good with him? Oh, my mama.
You fucking got it.
I need to go dumpster diving right now.
You know me.
I'm the king of the dumpster
make
dive.
it shake. You know
Oh, my
what I mean?
mama.
I got Danny Gray for you. And I ain't even asking much. What you know what I'm saying? Well, what you got over there? Let me see. I remember. I'm just trying
We was dumpster diving during the whole draft. It was just some pieces,
it's a
happened to be at the
14er.
top of the can.
It's a big old 14er. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
my mama.
Yeah, it shit's about to get nasty,
Yeah,
and
it's gonna
me
be
and
fire.
Kev, week 1. I'm glad that it turned out that
Fucking
way.
love it.
Y'all
And
play
already-
week 1, bro?
Week 1.
Isn't that, is that not the universe?
Oh yeah,
Bruh.
$50 bet has already been put on
Let
it
me
because
go
I
through it.
like people to pay for my league fees, and we're gonna have a bunch of that go.
I mean,
side pot action.
And this is a $150 league
Oh, I see y'all right there.
We got $100 bag side. What is it? No, $150 side bag for most points scored in the regular season. There's also another side purse for $150 for longest winning streak in the regular season.
Oh shit, son!
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
So like, and this is really nasty because like when you could be guys like Kev who got it all. I mean, got like 2 out of the 3, won the championship, and he had like the longer streak. I mean, Doc's dumbass. Shout out to dumbass Doc.
This is gonna be one. We're gonna make.
Hey, Doc last year, Doc last year he won all the points, man. He was so happy. He was like,
hey, we're gonna be doing recaps on this league. I know for sure.
For sure we are.
Come on. I'm about to make a trade. Y'all just wait time to laugh at me. I mean, I'm gonna be laughing at whoever.
Ain't nobody laughing. I ain't laughing at Kev.
I'm gonna laugh at whoever's dumb enough to make your team better and make their team worse at the same time.
Hey, it's an arms race for week 1.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hey, Kev's the reigning champion, playing the highest projected guy.
Oh yeah.
According to Sleeper.
Damn.
Got started off with a bang.
The champ got to start it off with a bang.
Hey, the fantasy rivalry. I love it. You know what I mean?
And you remember last year, Tom Brady and Lenny in week 1 versus the Cowboys? Like, man, we're about to get a repeat of that shit this year in week 1, just getting extra nasty.
It's about to go down.
Oh yeah.
Hey, and we are 12 days away from kickoff. Hey, hey, Guccini, man, shout out to you and Kev. It's been dope seeing the heart to start ship fired right back up, and it ain't never let them know what's good.
Man, we hoping to go on maybe today. I mean, not today, maybe tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday, because we got draft next week. Saturday, I think we drafted.
Oh, the one where I'm the reigning champ. Oh no,
no, we doing that. That's the 31st, so I think that's Wednesday.
That was the one that I knocked Kev out of the.
That's our super flex. On my mount, we doing that. Oh, he just made a trade. Okay. Hey, Kev said he just made a trade.
Hold on, is it official?
There it is. There. Kyler Murray, Garrett Wilson, and David Bell for Mike Evans and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God, he killed that trade.
He got a 3 for 2.
Yeah, that's pretty even. That's pretty even. I mean, that's a swap for Aaron Rodgers, and that's a giveaway on Mike Evans. So, I mean, all he did was make Limelights a little bit better because Garrett Wilson could be nothing and David Bell could be nothing. Now he's got more of a dynasty team than you, Bogey. Go, he loves it. I
don't like that. I'm supposed to have the most dynasty team.
Is that a thing though? Like, is Kev always on the rookie?
I mean,
like hype on the wide receivers.
Listen, I don't question the champ.
He's definitely a wide receiver and a tight end guy for sure.
Okay,
he trying to stay ahead of the curve on them.
I'll tell you this much: Kev is one of those guys when he says some shit, he's real strong on it. Like I remember last year, he was like Cooper Kupp.
Oh, he said he got 2 stacks.
Okay, there we go.
Everything.
Hey, he kept saying though. I remember last year when it was like a debate, the Woods Cup debate. He was just like
one of those stacks though. You got to wait 12 weeks before he can see it into existence.
I mean, who was talking, Garrett Wilson?
No, the Watson to David Bell.
David Bell.
Oh yeah, bro. You can see it now. Hey, you know what he'll say? You know what Kev will say though? That's the championship move. You know what I mean?
I mean, if it starts hitting in week 12, 13,
he's thinking about that time of year. I mean, you know what I mean? Hey, if you're that far advanced, I don't think David Bell or Watson or any of them stays on his team at one point. I mean, you know what I mean?
Probably not.
Yeah, he's gonna move.
Well, can he put Watson in the IR? Is suspended players allowed in the IR?
I don't think we get down like that in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, which is good though.
I mean, it's still a deep bench. What is it, 8 or 9 on the bench? It's like 9.
It's dummy.
It's a deep bench.
Yeah,
it's
a deep bench.
Yeah, the waivers are going to be thin from week to week. That's for sure.
Oh, that's how it is every year.
Designed to promote trades.
Oh my mama, this motherfucker be thin.
Designed
like Patterson. Trades. Patterson, I think Patterson was a wire player last year. Boy, whoever got Patterson, boy. Especially in this league.
You know what's funny is I had Patterson and dropped him before the year started. Like I just
get the fuck out of here.
I did Elijah Mitchell too in that league. Fucking Kev got Elijah. Like okay, look, I dropped Elijah Mitchell. I'm holding on like all these every banana possible except for like
sermon because I think because Kev had sermon, and then it was like that hour before the shit, and we're doing the fucking show. It's the first show of the year, doing like the start sits of Q&As on Huss's joint. You feel me?
Yeah.
On Clock's joint, and then like before that I was on Huss's joint, and then what I'm saying. That was the news, bro. Is that not Mitchell, was that sermon is a healthy scratch.
Yep.
And then it was like, oh shit. And Kev, I'll go right to it. Kevin just did it like right before my
Beat you to it.
Oh,
Fucking hey.
Oh, that's my Elijah Mitchell alarm clock. That's what it is.
Fucking hey.
Yeah, what up,
Remind
Derek?
me.
Up something.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got going on? Oh, we got tomorrow at 9 a.m. West Coast time. We got our silver screen breakdown of Paid in Full. And I'm throwing that link in the chat right now. So make sure you click the link and go subscribe to the channel. And you'll see the podcast link and everything in there, ssbpod.com. Go get in on it because we're doing it once a month where we're breaking down some fire-ass movies. And Paid in Full, one of my favorites all time.
You motherfucking right.
Fuck with Paid in Full,
You
right?
motherfucking right, bro. You already
feeling
know.
me yet, B?
100%.
Feeling me yet, B?
100%.
You got your little jewel shining. You know what I mean? You got your little Rolex. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Did she see hit the Dougie on her? Had my leg up.
Yeah, Derek said I'll be there. Hell yeah, bro. And so it's gonna be simulcasting on the Hustler channel, but it's also on our Silver Screen Breakdown channel. So we need everyone watching on the Silver Screen Breakdown channel because that help gets the watch time up. We need more subscribers over there because the shit's brand new, trying to get it monetized, within the year. So yeah, we need all hands on deck on the SSB channel.
And
100%.
check out all the other episodes we did, man. We did some epic shit, and it like that Cheech and Chong episode that we did means even more because like man, my man Huss actually met the GOAT. So through the 6th degree of separation, I done met Chong myself, and it made me feel really happy.
And I got to bring up something from that movie, and it made him start cracking up because I bet that was a funny ass scene to film, where they break into the hotel room and they stumble upon swingers. And she's like, "Get away from me!" Throwing her titties all at him, and man, it was fucking hilarious.
And we're on mushrooms when we do the show. So everybody enjoy it. You know what I mean? It was great. I think I was on a good one when we're doing Paid in Full. I was just like an intense one. Yeah, I was like, you know what I mean? I'm not too lively on that one, in my recollection.
Yeah, it starts going down. I mean, the first half of all these movies are amazing. It's always when you hit that point where it's like it already hit the peak, and then now a lot of bad shit starts happening because there is no other way that these gangster movies really end.
Yeah, it is true. Huh? It is kind of sad because at least it's a proper depiction. You know what I mean?
Oh man, Coop Eagle said, "What happened to that bearded Viking guy? He got kicked to the curb.
Hey, Sandy.
Yeah, out of the circle of trust. That's what happened."
I'll say he was just talking shit all the time and doing some whining ass bitch ass shit, and he was getting paid to do what he did, and he wasn't like fulfilling obligations that he was paid to do. Because you know what I mean, like hey motherfuckers, like hey man, if you're good at what you do, you get paid. You know what I mean? But you weren't fulfilling that. That was already a problem in itself.
Yeah, and there's a lot of complaints about him being on the Q&A sessions and the answers that he was giving. So
he wouldn't help nobody. I don't know why he was answering Q&A. I remember one time I just had to jump on there. I said, "Shoot me the link, bro." Listen to JC Money. I said it. I said, "Don't listen to him. Everyone reverse what he just told you."
So many times I had to give a disclaimer. Do not take the advice of what he just said right now.
It's not on brand because you know what I mean. It was on brand because it was hilarious because he'd be wrong as fuck. And he'd be like, he was like the AJ Dillon like opposite whisperer. So it's almost like, all right, he's hella off AJ Dillon this week because I'm hella on him. So I feel good about it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, just do the opposite.
Yeah, it made me feel like it was like reassuring. Like,
I mean, but there's a difference between people that be guessing and not. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's because savages like us playing 14 team leagues, 18 team guillotine leagues, 32, teamers. So I mean, we're just going so deep that like we don't have to call this a lifestyle brand because we're really living the lifestyle, and you guys know that.
100%, bro. That's exactly what we do, bro.
There's been nights where I was going back and forth with Kev like 3 a.m. on a trade type of shit. Like, this motherfuckers is with the shit.
Facts, bro. Man, when you got an alarm set at midnight on Wednesday, bro, it's real. 100%. Saturday, you know what I mean? Because in our home league is Wednesday and Saturday. Okay. My mama, man, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because
and then like how like we be putting together the drafts, you know what I mean? That's in the chat, the draft, the chat, the season don't stop because now we all in dynasty together, man. It's
look at Limelight. I love Limelight, bro, because Limelight's original to this league, bro. Like, he has conviction. Like, this is why he's making trades, because like this dude was always like a dude that would flame out. You know what I mean? He was always starts hella strong, and then his team flames out somehow. You know what I mean? And I mean, last year he got to the dance, though. You feel me?
Nice.
But like, it's
and seeing already making Kev's he got the I think he got the Kev had the best player in the entire trade, but I do think that
I can't believe you got rid of Rodgers. Like, they just agreed. And remember, I was talking about how Kevin Rodgers there. It's like, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna bring this thing. We're gonna run it back one more again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because he was part of the alumni of the reigning champs team last year. Yeah, right. I traded him Rodgers last year.
Yeah, but I mean, it was him. I mean, now
I got Mahomes.
Now he has 2 first-round picks, though, right? Like, that was a trade that you got to make to move up to get 2 first-round picks. That's pretty much what he did.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
he took his 3rd and his 5th, and he traded it for a 1st.
Last year, I was the 14, and he was the 1, right?
Mm.
And like, he takes Mahomes, I take Rodgers and Hill, and then right after the draft, we conjure up a motherfucker.
You were the one that gave him Rodgers, that took him to the.
I took back Mahomes. I didn't think
back Mahomes.
Yeah, come on. Like my team was so nasty, right? And then like 10, 20 minutes before kickoff, for real, on the Bucks Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? What's my man? Fornicator. He had JK and Gus. They died back-to-back weeks. Boom, boom. He's like, fuck, I need a fucking, and I have Patrick Mahomes and Tanny at this point. Only them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he comes to me, he's like, bro, I need a running back, bro. He's like, I'll take Javonte, bro. And I'm like, and he's like, and he goes, I'll give you Javonte, Prescott, and then Jamar Chase, and give me 10. I mean, I'm sorry. He was taking Tannehill and Javonte, and I was taking Chase and Prescott. I was like, word? You know what I mean?
And so here we go, more insight into the trade. So, I mean, getting Mike Evans for the depth. I mean, where he got him, I'm not mad at it because it was trade bait, and he said he did it for the depth, like Bell and Wilson. Think Evans will be hurt.
You know why I curved Evans? It was because when you add Julio, there's a legit other threat opposite, and I want Godwin. All of a sudden, Godwin just magnifies to me because that line's going to be giving up hella pressure.
That's my main thing right there. And it take Mike Evans develop a little bit longer than what
I was on the shroom thinking that. And then like even if I took Godwin there instead of Evans, like, I mean, instead of Gabe Davis, and I got Gabe Davis on the next pick, to me, it was the same thing. Like, the fact that I got Godwin there because I wanted Godwin, not Evans. You know what I mean?
No, I feel it on my mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, before we close this out, who y'all think is gonna who are the playoff teams? There's only 6 out of 14, so this is like, you know what I mean?
Shit,
are we basing it on the draft or basing it on future potential moves?
No, just on the draft. I mean, just wait. I'm not in there.
Shit, I don't know if I'm in there neither, bro, because of my wide receivers. I got to make some moves at some, I'm dumpster diving right now. But I like Danny Gray, you know what I mean? So tap in.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Everything.
Hey, we are gonna make something happen right after this.
Man.
That's what the alarm was for.
Got to put Spencer in there. I mean, his team was nasty. He was sniping bogey all draft too.
Oh yeah, sweetness and drill. I like that they 2 teams for sure. Everything.
I'm not mad at Fornicator's team too. I like what he did over there.
I mean, I'll put Guccini in there. I mean, I know you were. I mean, right around top 6. I mean, with
yeah,
the
man, I can't. I think he's lived a wild card at minimum. I'll put Guccini in there.
Yeah, and we'll say Kev's not even going to make it based on his draft because Kyler doesn't even count for this grade in the move that he just made.
Who does he have now? He has Kyler and who?
Kyler and Baker, and then I mean he's got Watson, for his potential playoff push.
Okay,
but you got to be there, right? Got to be there with because how many games out would week 12?
I just love that he's already shaking week, right? Hey, shout out to the champ. He's shaking it up already.
He definitely got to be around 500 when Watson come back. You do not want to be below 500 before Watson come back.
Because it's only 3 games that he would have.
Or that's somebody else's alarm now?
No, that was my alarm.
I want to say a motherfucking team got in under 500 last year.
Oh shit, really?
I'm not sure, bro.
No.
It was
all 7 and it was all 7 and
7 and 7.
Yeah, that 7 and 7 was the lowest. Yeah,
7 and 7 was the lowest. Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't get in. I think I was.
I snuck in.
How many teams were in the playoffs? 6, right?
6. Yeah,
I snuck in, bro. I won my last 6 games. My mama, I snuck up in that bitch. I thought I had the motherfucking record for the longest streak because I got 3rd place, so I got my buy-in back, and then I was hoping that I had the longest streak record. Then I would have profited 100.
And our third place actually, I think, makes $50. So you get 200 for the 3rd, right?
So here it goes. It was 8 and 6, and there was 3 8 and 6 teams that made it in, and there was 4 7 and 7 teams and 2 6 and 8 teams. So the top 12 were only 1 game under 500.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Blitz with Blake and Steamboat Joe. They looked like they were the stomping mats of last season.
Yeah.
Hey,
Limelight was in it, though.
I got the worst draft grade last year too by everybody on the panel. Oh my mama. the reverse jinx is real because I won my last pick.
Real.
It almost came in that bitch, bruh. On my mama. And I played Cuzzo in the second to the round before to go to the shit. On my mama, because I think I won my first playoff game and then I played Cuzzo next week, or he beat me the first week. One of the other.
Destiny.
And seeing your Rodgers and Mahomes, that messed everything up for you, huh? Because you missed it by 1 game. Well, you missed it by 2 games because you didn't have the points if you would have tied.
See, so I played Kevin week.
Actually, you would have. Actually,
I played Kevin week 14. If I win, I'm in. And my team is so nasty. And he has Cooper Kupp on a Monday. And he's down like 30 something. And it was like, I'm not anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it was nasty. I was like, damn,
hey, bro. Yeah,
nobody wanted me in there because I didn't trade my team into a monster. Like, it was crazy, bro. My team was so crazy.
Yeah, this a beast ass league though, bro. On my mama, man. Real talk. Every week, bro. Cause like that wire is dead, bro. If that one motherfucker show off in the first 2 weeks and you don't get him, bro, after that it's gonna be slim picking.
Not finna have him.
On my mama.
I like it. I'm excited because this is the notorious league. This was one of those ones that I was hearing about a lot last year. But
I even said to us, man, I said when we get in there, it's kind of funny. It's like you get embarrassed, like, we got a team defense.
Yeah, you got to have
vote it. I was like, we're gonna vote it because this actually came up last year, and Sweetness was one of the first ones who was like, man, fuck that shit. We ain't gonna do that shit. And
we play with defense. You said we played with defenses too, though, huh?
Yeah, but the defense were souped up, like you know what I mean, like they were.
No, I forgot that we used to play with defense, bro. That's how fast.
Like a 0.5, like a 0.5 for like a tackle. Like it was just like so it did like add up. You know what I mean? It was like 5 for a sack or whatever. You know what I mean? It was like so the defense, but then even then it was like, damn, it's hella fluky. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I hated like losing to a motherfucker. Like, damn, he got the pick 6 on me for real. Fuck this son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you got the whole defense and the one motherfucker on that motherfucker got the pick 6 from. You know what I mean? And then Smokie. So for Smokie, he started getting exposed to the IDP because our playoff league, and Smokie didn't won that thing 2 years in a row. You know what I mean? And he was like, this shit's kind of tight. I'm like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? So I was like, we just kind of, you know what I mean? He was like, yeah, let's push for the IDP this year. And the Sweetness was the first one that voted for it, which is dope because he was like, man, because it's a game changer. You know what I mean? Like, I have some of those in some of Hustlers leagues and some of those dynasties where like actually the first one I drafted, like I've traded my way into like I have like a fucking crazy ass offense, but my defense is just shot.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna die in that league, or I'm gonna need things to happen for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Having your own hands, your own destiny in your own hands, and being able to control things is fucking awesome. You know what I mean? And the balance and the opportunity to balance when I'm like, look, I'm doing the recap today, and I'm like, damn, dude, like instead, like I could have went Mike Evans and then Mike Williams and then Dylan. You know what I mean? Like that's the one. Like I remember passing on Dylan. It wasn't that hard for me too, because I was just like, oh, give me Gable Davis.
That's so funny. You've done that a few times now in leagues where you passed on Dylan and pick Remorse.
It's cool though.
Who was the other one? Keenan Allen that you picked over him the other time?
Yeah. But you know what though? And it was also like because I had Herbert. It was another thing too. I just like I want a piece of that shit. You know what I mean?
And you got no Herbert in Dynasty, but you're about to have him in all the redraft.
All of them.
Fuck it.
That's cool.
Fuck it by all the time.
I feel it. Right? Well, you know what's kind of crazy? Kind of helps me manage shit. Because I have Herbert everywhere.
I mean, you're just lucking out. Well, I mean, you got that sleeper like what is it? Like you press it slow when you hit the randomizer on sleeper that makes it give you press it real quick.
No, this one we did the race. This one we did a race. Like
we did do a race.
Come on. I chose the somebody didn't choose. Did I finish? Yeah, I finished first. No, did I finish first? I didn't finish first. I was third.
It was the what's it called? Now I remember. It was
7.
It was the Derby draft.
Yeah.
That's why I like Derby drafts because even you don't even have to luck out. Just someone else wanting, like Kev, what did he pick? Like the number 8 pick or whatever. He would just rather have one in the middle.
Man, 14 fell to me.
Yeah,
I love that back turn, bro. It's a 12. A 14 team. That 12 to 14. That's what I was aiming for, bro. Or a top 3, top 4. But I really didn't want to go invest in a quarterback in the top 4. So I'm glad I fell at the end of the draft.
Yeah, that back to back
because it allowed me to go where I wanted to go.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I think we're good. We're gonna get the hell up out of here. Got a live draft that's happening tomorrow at 6 West Coast time, 9 Eastern. It's the first vampire draft that we're doing, and so. Nope. I think yours is Monday or Tuesday, the one that you're in. I can't remember off the top. But only 9 out of the 10 teams draft. So everyone's team is like extra stacked, but you can only make one move per week. Like that's the tough part. And the vampire gets to comb through the waiver wire before everyone else gets to pick their first.
Oh, wow.
The waiver wire. So it, like you really got to draft good, and you really got to hope you don't get a lot of injuries.
And if you lose to the vampire, he could take a player from you.
Any starter he wants.
Any starter.
Wow.
And he's going to send back any starter he wants. And usually, if it's just free agents, there's at least 1 or 2 trash starters in there that is going to get sent back.
Fuck, bro.
Last year in one of these leagues, I lost Kelsey, and my mojo was completely ruined from the team. Like after losing Kelsey, it wasn't the same. Vampire killed it in that one, that's for sure. All right, we're getting the hell up out of here. We'll see you guys later. What else you guys say? Anything bogey on the way out?
Universe, give me money.
Yeah.
Hit him with the run pass option. I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day. Catch me with a thick one, make her pay what she weigh. And then some. Welcome to my kingdom. Really in the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah, been around, peep the archives. Yeah. Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need to watch to see that it's our time, yeah. I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You Counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm about a chick, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday, living that. We make plays every